This nigga just run through them.
Honestly, no, I slapped some bad bitches still. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Some bad bitches still.
Yeah.
In my time.
All kinds.
In my time.
All kinds.
Yeah.
Asians.
Asians.
Blacks.
You know.
Hispanics.
No, I'm not gonna. You know.
I don't really do Hispanics. Not my preference.
Crazy,
Yeah, Spanish girls are lit,
Nah, I
bro.
just never.
Spanish
They weren't
girls are
like. They weren't in
so
my.
poppin', man.
Yeah, they weren't in my They weren't within close proximity. You know, so.
I always wanted a Brazilian, but where do you find them?
Wait, you wanted a Brazilian
Brazilian
butt or
girl.
a Brazilian?
Like a Brazilian
Oh,
girl.
okay.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Just from what I've seen, that they're always looking sexy and shit.
Yeah, be careful. Whatever you do, just don't smash them in Brazil.
Where is it set up?
So it's more than a setup.
It's a lot of.
Yeah,
it's probably
a
kidnapped and
it's
yeah,
a double
that's what
setup. It's your money, maybe.
Nah, I say the lady boys are in like Thailand and Philippines and
yeah,
shit,
but
bro.
They're in Brazil too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brazil's one of the spots where they have the most.
I thought it was Thailand, yo.
Where shit, they get the sex changes. Hey, chill, fam. Don't be doing that.
I know how to use this thing.
I'm sure you do. What the fuck you doing?
Look at this. Shorty likes "Going Bad" by Meek Mill featuring Drake. Catch me at every Abel concert. Just an awkward 5'1" girl.
Yo,
5'1".
Jeez.
Yo, they should
Damn.
walk around with
That's
like
an easy pickup.
name displays.
That's an easy.
As
pickup.
as in lift her up.
No, for real. Yeah, fuck
She
with
alright.
short chicks. Let me see.
Yeah. Fuck with the short chicks.
Nah,
Shout out to you.
Nah.
Shout out to you. Can't be doing the Oompa Loompas too much.
Whoa. This guy said she alright. Nah, fam.
Well, I didn't even.
She said she's stocky and thick. It's thick.
I just looked at the first pic, really. The rest were just like, you know. But I'm not gonna lie, your screen is so cracked. How you could tell?
Yeah, yo.
You could be missing
got-
out.
I got
Shit's
that
distorted, yo. You think she looks good, but it's just the crack in the screen
I
making
got
her
that
look good,
vision,
yo.
nigga.
Yo, okay,
got
all
that
right. So,
vision.
me and Juanie were having this
30-30.
conversation a while ago.
Yeah. Speaking of women,
Yeah, we're
on
having
the
a
topic of
conversation
women.
about gassing them too much and how us men we gas women too much. Like,
Gas how? Like,
we
fill
you
their
see-
head up with beer foolishness?
Yeah.
yeah.
Gassing them without even.
yeah,
We're
when
all
you're
guilty.
gassing them.
Is that
We're
the
all
problem,
guilty
or
of
is the
this
after
as men.
effects the problem?
it's all a problem.
You ever heard the saying?
It's
But
half the
How
problem.
How you gonna
Once
get
you
what
get
you
it.
want? Yeah, exactly.
No,
How you gonna get what you
Us
want?
guys shouldn't be doing that.
Have
So
you ever?
regardless of what,
Alright.
regardless of what they do, we still need to stop.
Facts.
Regardless if it's only doing positive shit, no, we still need to stop that.
So what?
shit.
Stop telling the
Let me
ass
ask you
big
this.
and shit.
Have you ever heard the saying, "A Morty with too much confidence is never good for anybody"?
No.
All right.
Oh God. But listen,
Yo, where did this guy pull that from?
Yeah, some old proverb, yo.
A Morty with too much confidence is not a good thing.
it's not. Listen, I'll say this. Yeah, like we be gassing up girls, like giving them likes on Instagram.
Just likes.
Hold on, giving them likes on Instagram.
Sliding in
Sliding
DMs.
in
Oh yeah,
DM.
yeah, yeah.
Unnecessary comments.
Unnecessary comments.
The pervy shit.
Emojis.
Mmm.
There's too much.
Yeah, you know that emoji with the two hands, yo.
I'm guilty
I
of
love
it.
using that shit.
I'm guilty of it.
Before it was the eyes.
I meant to before it was
And
the
the
eyes.
eyes, and then yo,
The
real shit.
creeper
I started
eyes.
using the eyes, yo. I see bare people start using the eyes. So I went to the two hands, like.
I meant to the two hands.
You ever seen that one?
Guys, this is a
the
smiley
two
face.
hands, like yo.
Nah,
Yo,
I don't. I mean, it's the emoji game is hard because you don't want to give too many out, and at the same time, you don't want to be the guy who doesn't use any at all in the new age. Unless
I
Shorty,
feel like you
unless
can't-
Shorty
alright.
knows you to
Yeah,
not
you
use
gotta have
emoji.
a
You
Yeah,
gotta be
but
that person.
a
You
good
can't be.
emoji.
Because if you're the
balance
type of person who
ratio.
doesn't use emojis, then that means your emoji game is trash. Not because you're not trying, but because you don't do it. It's a
You don't
constant.
understand. You don't understand.
Yeah, it's a constant.
when
thing.
to
you
use
can't
it.
just like jump into emojis and just use them, like you know. So
But look, when you first start talking to a girl, you shouldn't even be using too much emojis or too many emojis, anyways. Like emoji,
Fuck
emoji, emoji.
emojis, fuck LOLs.
You don't use emojis?
you don't use LOLs.
Nope.
I mean, no, LOLs I try to avoid.
Why
'Cause
do
I
have
call
to
them
show you that I'm
conversation
making a
killers
joke
though.
with a LOL?
No, but they're conversation killers though. You say something and someone hits you back with a LOL. The convo's basically done. I stop right there. Like LOL and okay. Like
it's only done if nothing follows the LOL. But if it's like
yeah, that's what I'm
LOL,
saying. They
then
just hit you with the LOL. Like
yeah,
that's
it's like,
it.
alright.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, it's done right there. You can't just hit with it. That means LOL just like okay, yeah, I laughed at whatever joke you're giving. Now what? Or just leave me alone.
So
That's what the
given
LOL.
A girl just an LOL.
That's a LOL. Never.
For
A
real?
girl told me once.
Not a girl
This
you're
girl.
interested in.
Nah, this girl told me once before that I'm very vague, dog. She told me this, and I real shit because I would only give her like one word answer, and I'm like, yo, this girl's right. And
girl's
after that, I just started hitting them back with some.
She was interested in you and wanted more.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Because she'll hit me with some long paragraph, and I'll be like, yeah, I just had a good day.
Tex Adamas, you have anything to say?
What gassing women?
No, about the
This guy's
text.
texting a
Well,
thing right
yeah, I
now.
guess.
Sorry, I got lost. I got lost.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was the topic?
Yo,
Sorry,
you ever talk
refresh.
to things and it's like pulling teeth from them? Like,
Yo, honestly, you'd be surprised.
Wait,
There's a
what?
lot of
you ever talk
females.
to things?
A
It'd be
lot
hard-
of
it'd be
women
hard
can't
to
hold
talk to them.
conversations.
Yeah, a lot of
It's
women
like, bro,
can't.
I
Like,
say
yeah.
something to you and it's
You'd
like,
be surprised,
every
especially.
response is 20
It's,
minutes. It's
yeah,
like,
it's
oh,
especially
okay,
the pretty
you don't
ones.
want to talk to me. Just say you don't want to talk to me.
Nah, a lot of like the
be on my
popping
way.
chicks, like
Yeah.
I talk to a lot of popping chicks, like good looking, and they can't like hold a conversation. They have no personality.
Yeah,
Once
exactly.
I realized that, yo,
I
you're
love
on a
personality,
15,
bro.
20
If I
minute
could talk to
response,
you,
There's only a handful of
Call-
popping chicks that like actually do shit.
yeah,
And I'm not
talk
talking
back.
about working out. Like fitness is like, yeah, that's a cool commitment, but like, you know, like
you guys can
having
have
other
the
hobbies
super
or like,
power chicks, so
huh?
You guys can have the super power
How long does it
chicks,
take
though.
for
I
you
like
to
tough face
realize?
things.
How long does it take for you to realize this chick is
Is
not
not
good
interested?
at conversation?
Bro, like
From the
the
first,
couple,
yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
from, like,
if
the
I'm saying
first-
For
something to you
real.
and
I'd
it's
say the-
like,
Or nah, maybe
Consist-
she's not comfortable yet. You can't really just say
Bro,
the first.
It
No,
all
for real.
depends. From the
not- to
first,
me, not
from the
being
first bit of
comfortable.
dialogue, you can tell.
You expect her to just hit you with yo.
What I'm
you-
saying is like, yo, for me, not being comfortable is not saying like a lot of stuff, but at least you're responding in a decent amount of
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
But if you're taking 20, 25, 15 minutes to respond every single time something is said to you, then
So you
you're
want a
only
girl that
saying
ex-
like one sentence, it's like, all right, you're either not interested or
Mhm.
it's like you're damaged. So it's like, yo, I'm
Facts.
gonna try to call you.
Or she has a
If
lot
you
of
duck the
people
call,
that's-
then I'm off of you.
A lot of people just slide in, dog.
No, it's true.
She
Not
has a
gonna
lot
lie,
of
that's
texts.
the price you pay for being a guy trying to holler at girls.
Yeah, it's
It's
true. You
true.
gotta,
It's a hit and miss,
you
depending
gotta
on.
deal
It's
with
just numbers, bro.
a lot of shit, and you know, in this generation, there's a lot
You
of
start
damaged
liking girls
females.
before or after you're talking to
So
them.
it's like, it's a say that.
You start liking girls before or after you start talking to them.
I think we like girls from initial
I
attraction.
think you
Yeah,
like
for
their
sure.
bodies. I don't
Everything.
know if you like
No,
them.
this is what happens. So this is us as men. We like girls from
Their
initial,
bodies.
from their initial
Their
physical
bodies.
attraction.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
everything else comes after. that.
Yeah, you find
So
out all the
when we find
bullshit
out all
after.
the stuff after, they'll be like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, we like her because, you know, we like
I
this
don't know.
shorty because she
I
does this
disagree.
dumb shit sometimes, like
disagree.
you know, like something that
Because
will
there's been a couple of girls I like, and I've only
just
heard
right
about
off the
them.
bat.
You
I've
heard?
never even seen them. I've only heard about them.
Wow.
That's
And
rare.
you. Then you're
'Cause
one of those
everything's
people
out
that
there now.
fantasize,
Every
man. You
picture,
fantasize.
videos,
Yeah,
faces,
yeah.
they're all out
yeah.
there.
I like the visual stimulation
I don't
too.
like popular things.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Popular?
me either, yo.
I'm cool.
Really?
But you mean popular as in followers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
however you label it, I'm cool.
Nah, I
Yeah.
I had a
I
girl
prefer
on my.
things I don't even like social media.
Yo, for real, that could save you still.
Yeah, it's true.
If you stay off of that
I
shit.
mean,
I'd rather.
it all sounds
can
dope.
use
You just
it
gotta
and
go.
look
You just
and,
gotta
like,
go
you know
find
what I mean?
shorty laying up under a rock somewhere.
It'll be
'Cause
hard
there's a
nowadays,
few of them,
yo.
especially when it comes to girls. There's
Nah,
more
you gotta
guys like that
get.
than girls.
It's the quiet
That's
girls,
what?
man.
Not on social media.
The quiet
Uh.
quiet girls that are into their books.
I
and
don't.
they-
Quiet girls are boring. I don't like boring.
Yeah,
girls.
Yeah,
girls
they
are
are
boring.
still.
But you can
I don't
make
do
They're,
boring.
they
you can
they
make,
can.
you
They're
can make
boring
a
as
quiet
hell,
girl.
If she's boring,
You
I have
can
to have
make-
known
you
her
can
before I
honestly
became
But yo,
like
what's
stuff
boring?
But you see, you can
What's
make
boring?
you can make
What's
a boring
boring?
you can make a boring girl
I can't
fun
make
though.
sexual innuendos with her.
Yeah,
You
she
can-
will.
boring,
She,
You
No.
can make a boring girl
No,
fun.
no.
though.
no, that's still
That's
boring, fam.
boring.
Yeah.
You've never made a boring
That's
girl
so
fun.
No.
It's
I
hard,
know,
though.
You know
Or
what?
done fun
You
things
know
with
what
a
Nunu
boring
is?
girl? Or-
You know what Nunu is? Nunu is when you turn old vagina into new. That's Nunu. So you're asking if I made boring girls fun?
Yeah.
Nigga.
Or, yeah, you've
I
never
could turn
turned a
crack
boring girl.
back to cocaine. Of course, I made boring girls fun.
All right,
But
so
that's too much effort. Like, I don't need to go to Super Saiyan 3. I want to stay as 1. Is what I'm saying.
why not? Sometimes you gotta go Super Saiyan 3.
I know, but you know when I like going Super Saiyan 3? When I want to, not because I have to. When I want to, not because I have to.
That's what I'm saying. You've never.
I don't
wanted
like
to go
having a
Super Saiyan
conversation
3
with a girl and I
just
have to save it. Just like how you guys are saying. I don't want to have to, like, if I'm talking to a girl and I'm getting a vibe like she doesn't want to talk to me, all right, I'm usually more 90% of the time I'm off. Like, I won't even talk to you again. But if I'm talking to a girl and I'm getting a little bit of vibe from her, but I still feel like I gotta put in a little bit more effort.
You try.
I try more,
Yeah.
but I'm slowly declining and shit like that.
So you're still gassing them times though.
Wait, what you mean?
When do you think they should hit you first?
What do you mean?
Yo,
Like when you meet them, like
and you're
online,
you're
you meet a girl on.
initiating a conversation.
Shout out to the girls that
how long
actually
before
do
they
that.
should hit you first?
Yeah.
Not should, but like when
I
would it be
message a
nice to
girl?
receive
Yeah,
a
for them
message
to
first?
message you in the morning like, oh, good morning.
or whenever.
Oh,
Wait, you
okay.
mean in the response or like the
No,
actual
like
after?
you
guys-
you guys finished a convo for a day or whatever, and she hits you first the next day or
the same day or the next day.
So if she doesn't hit you up first the next day, then it's a problem?
Is she
Or
like all right? But here's the thing: I don't meet girls online, so girls I usually meet are in person. Right?
yeah, and you know what? It's better
So,
in person.
It is.
It's way
so
better.
if I meet a girl in person, I meet her in person. I get her number. We exchange number. We're
How long
messaging.
did you spend on that? 5 minutes? 30
What,
minutes?
meeting the person, depending on the venue and where we're at, it could be 2 hours. I
feel like it should be
Where are
quick.
you gonna spend a whole movie length of time
I'll tell
talking
you.
to
An
a
event.
One of the first time
Could
I
be an
met.
event.
One of the first
You're
times.
gonna be at an event
Yes.
for one
Yeah.
night talking
Yes.
to
Yeah.
2
If
hours?
Yes.
all right, you're at an event for an hour and you don't see
kind of
anything, and
event?
this
I'll tell
I
you
don't-
exactly.
like-
I'll
like
tell
a
you
party or
exactly.
like
an
yes.
event
or something?
like-
A party. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Are you gonna talk to a thing for 2 hours at a party?
I'll tell you exactly, okay? Met a bad shorty from
How
fucking
much
Brampton.
yelling that is?
Hold on. I met a bad shorty in Brampton, all right? Bad. I mean, she was like thick, dark skin, just how I like them. Now, she was
Shout
older
out
than
to-
me.
Oh,
She was
the
older than me.
dark-skinned
This is one of the first
juvenies.
times I had an older chick. So I was 22 and she was 27, 28. So I get to the party. It's my little brother's party. He's turning like 6 or something, or 4 or something like that. It's a kid's party. So when I come through, she's like the person like who's assigned to work with us and help us throughout this party room shit, whatever. So the whole time she's there helping us, like getting the pizza, pouring drinks. I'm chatting it up with her. Then now, when it finally gets to the end of the party, she comes up to me because she's an older girl and says, "So yo, how are we doing this? I'm like, give me your number or you want my number?"
That's what she said.
She came up to me and said that, and
Yo,
that's how
she
we
doesn't
exchanged
count
numbers.
because she's an older thing.
What do you mean?
Your
But-
older things don't
No. No,
Some of them are
that's not
walkless,
true.
dog.
That's
Some of them
not
are
true
walkless,
because
dog.
I'm older
Just
than
because
her
your
now.
age doesn't mean you're mature.
I'm older
Like-
than her now than when she was when she met me, so that doesn't count. Then that's out the
Yo.
window. She was 28. So
finna go home.
if we're gonna say older chicks, we're talking about girls right now. Then.
You know what he said? Wanna go home.
So this is what I'm saying.
gonna repeat
If I meet a girl
Just leave it
at
there.
today, I meet a girl tonight. I go pizza, and I meet a shorty, and I get her number. I'm expecting a text tonight, and if not, I'm gonna text her tonight. And if not, then I'm gonna text her tomorrow morning.
Numbers? Are you saying, yo,
So,
text me tonight? Are you
this
telling
is-
her to
this
text
is,
you?
That's
this
not what
is-
I asked. I
this is
said,
a
yo, when
beautiful
you're talking
segue.
to a thing, how long before you expect
The next
Yeah, and he
day.
said the next day.
The next
He
day.
said the very next
that was
day.
his answer. But okay.
Why are
so-
you shaking your head?
all
Like,
right,
how long
all right,
are
so
you
my,
waiting?
My question for you
2
guys,
days?
I don't know
Shorty,
if,
you're on your phone every day.
Real shit.
If I'm not on your mind, then you got other
Let me-
dick
let
on
me
your mind.
Segue into the next topic. My question for you is how many dates before you get the vagina?
First day.
Yo, that's not.
Yeah,
that's a
before the first date.
conversation.
First
Before the
how
first
many
date?
dates are you? How many dates
Are you
are you giving up before you get the pussy?
3 depends. It
All right.
depends on
If
how
the
much.
fir-
I don't think you should go more than 3 without trying to tap.
This
Nah.
this segues into being my whole theory on being time owed.
I like that.
Yeah.
I
Shout
said-
out to the last.
It depends
episode.
on how often your date is, because you can meet a shorty and go on 3 dates in a week.
I said maximum.
Yo,
4.
if it's 3 in a week and you haven't got no buns, you're being time hold.
I
So
said maximum 4.
unless you guys have a conversation about it, and it's not gonna happen for like a year.
Do you take a
she
shorty
tells
on
you,
a date if you don't expect to ever smash?
No.
Do you take a
All
shorty
right,
on
I'll
a date
try.
if you don't
I'll
ever
try.
expect
That depends
to
on
smash?
what
I'll
you want.
try.
It
No,
all
I'm asking,
depends.
No, but
do
he's
you?
saying you're
One
not gonna
depends.
smash.
If you're down
She
for
said you're
not
not gonna
smashing
smash.
till you guys are married.
That's what I'm
that's up to
saying.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
One depends.
No, but then you're taking her out because you see a potential girlfriend in her. I'm talking about a girl who you're not looking at as a
You
girlfriend.
just want the buns.
No, you don't want anything from her.
So
Do
you're
you
taking girls out. You just want to.
That's
hang
what
out
I'm
with?
asking. Do you take
I'm not
girls
doing
out
So you're time holding yourself.
that you're not trying to
voluntarily.
smash?
No.
I've done that.
I'm not meeting a new girl and just wanting to hang out with her because I find her cool. If she's my friend already and I have nothing, and I'm just going on.
But you're
road
not a
and
new, but not a new girl.
Not a new girl. I'm talking to a new girl because I find her attractive.
You're only trying to make new friends with women if you're gonna fuck.
get
You
the
didn't say
buns.
friends.
No, but that's what it is.
That's what I'm
But
We're
saying.
talking
If
about
you, but
friends,
if you
this
take
is
a
not
girl
thing.
out on a date and you're not trying to smash, I'm
Why am I
assuming
taking a
she's
friend out on a date?
No.
I was recently on
And
that.
because
you're a guy.
spectrum,
No,
but
you hang out with your friends. You don't take friends out on dates.
Okay, sorry. Date kind of seems. You're right. So I would say this then: do you go out with women who are your friends?
Yes, because they're
Okay.
my friends.
Okay.
They're
all
not
right,
women.
okay.
So you don't take.
When
you know
you're
why?
out,
You know why guys don't do that? Because women have nothing to offer us besides pussy. That's why we
That
don't
depends
just.
on what you
That's
want
why we
from
don't
life.
just.
Company.
That's why we
wait,
don't
wait,
just
yo,
hang.
wait. That depends on what you want from life. Because if she
It's
has
true.
connections that
It's
you need,
that's why I
The
said
resources,
it depends.
huh?
It
Yeah,
depends.
yeah.
It depends.
Yeah.
But that's why we're not hanging around with women on a regular basis. Like, oh, let's just go
really
chill.
and truly, we
Let's go
don't
hang out.
need anyone.
Let's just go hang out.
no, we
Like,
do.
No, we don't need anyone. We want. We don't need.
No.
don't need-
No. We do need
We
a
don't
lot.
need. Man.
No, we do need a lot from someone
We
else.
don't need, man.
I've needed a lot from someone
Alright,
else.
because that's what you need. That's what you
Yeah,
think
but
you
No,
we
but did you
all-
need a person or for what the person could
can
do?
do for you. It's just different.
It's the yeah.
Well, what they're doing for me is something I couldn't do for myself. So if that's something I
couldn't
need.
or
No,
wouldn't.
but need and want. You
didn't.
gotta, you
No,
gotta,
but that's
you gotta know
different though
needs
because
and
we all
wants.
could do everything for ourselves.
That's
so,
what I'm saying.
so I
You
get,
don't
I
need
get,
anyone.
I get what you're saying, but for the actual human being to be a human being, you do need other people.
No, you don't.
You can't be human without
Yes,
being
you
the
can.
only one.
You're saying
I don't
one
think
man
you
can.
can.
What they say?
How
One man
not?
can survive.
You're a human.
Oh, man.
You exist without other people.
Yeah, but
You're
then
born naked and alone. You're gonna die naked and
God
alone.
yeah,
damn.
but you
You're gonna
weren't.
be
But,
judged
but
naked
you
and
weren't.
alone.
But you weren't made alone, which is why you couldn't
So
be
what?
born alone. So technically, you still always need.
Yo, fam,
two
when
people.
you came out of the womb, twin or not,
Was there a doctor?
you were naked and alone.
Was there a doctor for you?
Bro, stop with
Yes
that.
or no?
Stop-
This is
stop
but this is
being
what I'm
Mr.
saying.
Semantics,
It
man.
takes two people to make
Stop
a baby.
So
So
what?
technically, you're not born alone. You can come into this world alone. You weren't
Bro,
made alone.
You know exactly
So,
what I mean.
I know what you're saying.
Ain't nobody.
But you
is,
need
like,
someone until we
spiritually
want to continue
guiding
being
you at day
human.
one.
You're gonna end up being the last person on earth. That's not being human. Because to be human is to continue to being human.
Bro.
And you need someone else to help you continue to be human, is what I'm saying.
Nah,
So
well, I
essentially, what you're saying is we don't need human for life, but we do need human for
We
life
don't need.
to continue.
We need human for life.
right?
We don't need human to live.
Sorry, for survival. We don't need no one for survival. However, we do need humans for life.
Sure.
Okay.
Yo, do you think that men and women will ever
Wait, hold
be
on,
considered
hold on.
equal?
Hold on. Nah, and we're not. But I would say this
No.
though.
But why are we not?
Because they have boobs and fallopian tubes.
All right, I'm not getting into that. Yo, I think men and women are like
You know what
equal by rights.
you know what the
by
feminists
rights, but
you
we'll
know what the
have, like,
feminist
different-
survival
what do you
guide
call that,
is?
double standards.
Yo,
We'll have double standards.
Hold on. We're not. We didn't.
You know why?
We didn't hit what we
'Cause
wanted
men-
to talk about today.
Women will always
started with
need
the
men for
gassin.
resources.
Yeah.
Yo, bro.
No. Yeah. And what, I don't
That's
even
why.
know what Wani said, but I agree with him. But yo, gassing up women, gassing
I
up
got the
women.
ultimate cosign.
Has anybody jumped in the
Facts.
DMs and didn't get a response?
Multiple
jumped-
times.
Be real.
Honestly, I
But what
jumped,
does that matter?
I jumped in.
Yeah.
Of
About,
course, but what does
Yeah.
that
I jumped
matter?
in about 5 DMs.
It's just
this year.
it's called trying,
I haven't gotten
yo.
a response.
On some real
And
shit.
Shoot a shot, right?
Shoot the
Shoot a
shot.
shot.
Yeah, shoot
Pulling
a
up
shot.
from 30 on
No,
a
that
nigga's
That was the
shorty,
year.
dog.
2018 was the
Pulling
year
up from
for shooting
30.
the shot. So
Even though that is not our fault.
but it's still gassing.
And which is why, it's not our fault, and
It's
that
still
we
giving them
can't even we
the
don't
pressure.
know until that happens, right?
The
Like
98
you
octane.
expect every message you send out to be read and to be responded to, so it's not even your fault if someone does it. So what I'm saying is that alone is gassing women.
Yeah.
That alone is gassing
Just from
women.
yeah,
because
for
she
sure.
sees that,
She
and
sees
So
all
what
them.
is-
and then
what
she
is
goes
the point
and
of the gassing thing?
What is the point of it?
Man,
Is
say
it,
we
is it
need
like
to stop.
unavoidable? Like what's
It is
the
unavoidable, but you know what we can do? We can always minimalize things.
facts?
So that's what we're
So we
trying
have
to
to keep
do.
it to
Keep
one
it to
gas
a
a week.
minimum. No, one gas a month, bro.
God damn.
One gas a month.
Wait, me like keep gassing to one girl for a month, or just one gassy comment
man.
for
One-
a month?
Your shot
One.
once.
Shoot a shot once?
You get one gas
Per
a
month.
Per
month.
month.
Whether it's a like, whether it's a
Comment.
comment,
I'm gonna
whether
throw
it's a
them two
DM.
hand. I'm gonna throw
You
the
get-
2-hand emojis. That's my gas for the month, bro.
You
I don't care, man.
It's one gas
One
a
Last
gas
month.
month it was
a
the
month.
hand.
I'm telling you, bro.
Fam,
Gotta switch it
One-
up, bro.
one
90?
gas a month, fam.
All right.
Or
So,
89.
all right, you're saying one gas a month. What is the?
88.
What are you trying to accomplish with this? Are you trying to?
We're trying to bring down the morale of all
Of
women
women.
around the world.
It's gonna be hard. You
No,
know
no,
why?
no,
Not
there's-
every man.
there's a
Not every
difference.
man.
Hold on, hold on.
Confidently, like,
Yo, there's a difference that bringing it down compared to
no, we're not trying to. We're
boosting
trying to.
it.
Nah,
we're not
but they
trying to-
are
we're not trying to
boosted
bring
though.
it down. We're just
No,
trying to.
but
We're
I'm saying
trying
there's
to.
a
We're trying to
difference in,
mediate
like,
things.
There's a
We're
difference
tryna-
between bringing it down and boosting. Cause yo, I don't want to bring down the morale.
Yo, look.
but I don't
We're trying
want
to
to
mediate
boost it.
I invite a shorty over right now. She's bad. All of us paying her no fucking mind.
Shun that bitch.
We shun her.
She only cares until
We
she
treat her.
You know what's gonna happen? If all 5 of us are shunning her, she's gonna try to input, like, to get
That's
someone's
o-
attention.
that's
She's gonna
okay.
find a weak link. She's gonna be like, "Oh, this nigga's looking."
That's
Ah,
okay, yeah,
And
one
then
of
she-
us-
and
Yo,
whatever
shout
that
out to
nigga
Predators,
says,
yo.
Yeah.
whatever that nigga says,
What-
she's gonna be hitched on
Shout out
that.
to
Yeah,
Hunters.
yeah.
And
no,
knowing
know
other
what?
niggas, they're gonna be like, "Oh, this nigga's
You
getting
see,
it."
this is-
Nah.
this is
And
what-
that's
that's
where
why we
everything
must come
flips.
together.
A
though.
woman's
Starts the fight.
natural. Yo,
Come
you
on,
don't know
bro.
this.
Exactly.
Bro.
Exactly.
I don't know if
man.
you know. A woman's natural instinct is to demasculate a man. You know, that's their
But yo,
natural
it's not.
instinct.
That's not their
So
fault.
they look
That's
for
their
the
instinct.
weakest
Yes.
It's
one.
our fault
Yes.
for allowing it.
Yeah, then that's where beta males come in.
Yeah, fuck all them. All
Not
got
all,
those
as I was
fancy
saying,
terms.
not all mans are gonna follow this. There's some man that's gonna be throwing water. There's like at bitches.
Yo, this is what I'm saying. All 4 of us gotta put on. You just like Bird Box. Don't fucking peep. Don't succumb to the fucking thing, fam. That's all that it is. That's all that
Yo,
it
I'm down to
is.
treating them like humans.
Have you
But
seen
the
these
extras,
bird box? Have you seen
I'm
you
cool
seen
on
the
the
memes?
extras.
Have you seen the bird box memes?
Nah, fam.
Nah.
We're
Like
doing
yeah,
this.
the nigga be
This
wearing
gonna
a
be a pod.
blindfold.
This
We're
guy
doing
with
this
a
pod
piece of
blindfold.
electric
Box
tape
that.
And a
over his
bitch will be
eyes.
like, yo, Wani, I got that fat ass for you. Oh, just take off your blindfold.
Just take off the
Just take off the
A man was like,
blindfold.
yo, you-
Man's peeping like,
I
what?
did one with Bravo shorties, and he was like, yo, I got the bottles, barcode, bottle service. We got booths. Come true, just take off the
Exactly.
blindfold.
Well, yo, you can take
Man
off
said,
the
I'm a
blindfold at that
fuckboy,
moment.
I'll
though.
waste your
Why?
I
time.
didn't understand that. In that part of the movie, you could.
What do you mean?
Like you can take off your blindfold because yo, it's only when the monster's around you can't take off your blindfold.
Yeah,
You can
but
see
the
the
chance, the risk is not.
No,
greater
but
than
you
the
don't know if
reward.
it's people or the monsters though.
Oh no, I'm saying when
Yo,
it's
the
people.
people
I'm
is not
saying
the
when it's
issue.
people, you can take off your blindfold.
But there's
No.
usually a
No,
monster
no, you
around
can.
though.
No,
There-
because remember in
no,
the
that's
house, did
right.
you watch the movie?
Yeah, no, he's right. There's usually a monster around,
Exactly.
but
Did you
yo,
watch the movie?
yeah,
Yeah,
it
you
did.
In the
watched
house, remember he forced the girl's
Yeah,
eyes open.
he did.
And then he showed
And
the,
she-
the monster.
yeah.
Upstairs in the bedroom.
Yeah. The-
He forced her eyes open, and then boom, see the monster. So
No,
you
but the
can't trust
monster
when
was
people is
coming
around.
through. Didn't you hear the wind? He was coming
They
through.
can't come through the windows though.
but you can
You
probably
have to
see.
open the windows.
Yeah, but you can if
If I
you see
see
him
through
through
the
the window,
Yeah, yeah,
you're gonna
facts, facts,
think.
facts.
That's what I'm saying. He was coming through the window,
Yeah, yeah.
basically. So she saw him through the window. Is
Yeah,
why
yeah.
she turned, whatever.
Yeah.
But other than that, I look at it and I go, yo, you can when it's people, you can peep a little bit. Gotcha, bitch.
That's true.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
is true.
It's
Yeah,
only
but
the
the
Black guy
risk,
coulda done
again,
that.
the risk is
But
not
he
greater
did.
than the
No.
reward.
He did do that. But what happened? The monster was right there.
That's because he was gay.
Who was gay? The black guy?
I'm sorry.
This guy said his shots.
I'm sorry.
This guy
You
said
guys,
his
you guys
shots.
watch Moonlight?
No.
Why not? Because it was a gay movie.
Yeah.
I never heard
You see,
of it.
but I'm sending shots. But y'all don't want to watch
Because
the gay
you
movie.
said it. You can believe something.
I know what
without
I
saying
said.
You what?
it.
You watched it?
I've
Yeah, he
seen
watched it.
enough.
He
I've
watched
seen
it.
enough.
He
Not
watched
like straight.
So you knew it was a gay movie. You went into it.
No. I watched it because it was a documentary project that I had to be done. So I had to watch the movie to pull things from it.
He hid behind the assignment.
Whatever. No. No. Shorty had a an assignment to do, and she needed a movie where it shows.
Why did you
X,
watch it if
Y,
it's
and
Shorty's
Z?
project?
Because MVP, you get your hands involved in everything from the general manager making decisions all the way down to who's the water boy is. They get handshakes too.
You chose to watch it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
why MVP. You think Russell Westbrook? You think Russell Westbrook doesn't know if there's a new water boy on the friggin' sidelines? Yeah, right. Okay. All right. Okay. So don't get to. You got to know about every aspect, every facet, every turn, everything of like that. That's the only reason why you don't get traded.
Bro, get out of here, bro. You're not. Some people are not good enough to get traded.
Yeah, but they're not MVPs. But they're not MVPs. We're only talking about MVPs.
All right.
If you're not an MVP, then we're not even talking to the same discussion. You know, you're still talking about like college level or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, but yeah, we got to stop with the gassing of girls. One gas a month. Whether that be a like, a comment, a DM.
No gassing, no tricking.
No, you see that's just crazy.
Why is that crazy?
Because you have to gas to send a shot to at least try to get a shorty.
So what is the alternative to gassing?
Being a virgin?
Nah, you speak to them like a human.
That's you can still gas a girl in
person.
person.
When I hear the word gassing, I hear lies. Like
no, they're not lies.
Their head up
they're not lies. It could be lies, and probably majority is lies. But they're not always lies. You have girls who get 100 messages a day from guys. Those guys are not lying, saying you look sexy, you look beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
that's gas
though. A lot of them are.
No, I'm saying not all of them, but
I hear what
and
you're
those
saying.
are truths from them, and those are also gas.
100 times a day she has a fat ass.
Exactly.
She's gonna feel like, oh shit, I got a fat ass and people want this.
Exactly.
So just don't do it.
Like I've had girls who think they're cute tell me they're cute, literally, and you got to sit there with an awkward face, like,
bitch, you ugly.
You know, like you're just regular, but like, okay, you know, like.
So what is this about? Like not telling the truth?
No, it's about not saying as much. It's about limiting your actual approach. Like we're saying,
that's a resolution. Still, that's a New Year's resolution.
I'm just saying, if you're single and you holler at more than 10 girls a month, take it down to 5 at least.
No, it's okay. I'll remain alone.
Nah, man, that's too many girls, man. We gassing these bitches up too much, man.
I can't lie, I'm guilty.
Yeah, we all guilty.
I'm very guilty.
Speak for yourself. I'm a faithful black man.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, bro. I'm part of the Faithful Black Men Association as well. I'm one of the GMs.
But yo, who's the gassing affecting? Is it affecting the next person up?
It's a cycle. It affects them and then it affects us because they affect other women.
How?
When girls are able to recognize that another bitch is gas.
And affects their self-esteem.
It's a trickle down effect. You know what? You know what? Hold on. You know what trickle down pussy is, right?
Nah.
Okay.
Yo, don't take me on a
rest in
peace.
Break it down.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, the great Charlie Murphy. But trickle down pussy is when your homie's getting some play, and you get a little bit of piece on your plate. That's what trickle down pussy
back
is.
In the day, Pussy by Association.
PBA.
Yeah.
You remember that, right? That nigga, that could have been Mouse Jones telling us that shit. That dread nigga in the fucking mall.
So you gotta relax. But yo, that's what you're referring to?
That's what trickle down pussy is.
But that has nothing. How does that and gassing pussy meet?
Clearly like this.
Correlation.
That nigga who was able to kick down a piece on your plate is only able to do so because he got, in a sense, gassed. So the different effect for women now, the different effect for women now is when they get gas, they act stush, they act all these other things in front of other bitches, and these other bitches end up hating these bitches. Then you know what ends up happening? You can't smash one of these bitches.
So that's not trickle down.
No, it's not. That's why I asked if you heard about trickle down, because it's just the effect.
Like, I'm trying to find out, like, yo, how does
when a guy gets popping, and
she's like, yo, this nigga got some good dick.
Yeah.
And then her friend comes and hollers at you. That's trickle down.
That's trickle down. But that's working in a guy's way, though. That's why it's called trickle down. When it's not called trickle down, then it's something else. And what it is you not get pussy.
So a girl trickle down your way. The way you're
No,
presenting.
I just asked if you heard of trickle down because it's the opposite of what trickle down is. Trickle down is when it works out for you. When it doesn't work out for you, we're not calling that trickle down. Whether it's the same element of trickling down.
Got that.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But the way you were presenting it, how is that trickle down?
Yo, at the end of the day, if you gas a girl too much, you limit the chance of another nigga getting vagina and yourself.
So it's a negative thing.
That's the whole point is why I'm saying,
what I'm saying.
those are the trickle down effects. The trickle down effect of gassing a nigga too much, he can fucking get pussy and give pussy away.
It's a
That's
result of.
yeah, that's what that is. So when you gas a girl too much, you're either not gonna get the vagina or you're limiting someone else from getting the vagina.
Well, yo.
So that's why we should stop gassing.
Trickle down and tricking, whatever you want to call gassing and tricking.
I don't know what tricking is. I never had enough money to trick, so I don't know what tricking is. So,
Bro, as long as
like, what's tricking for somebody who's who's not making more than $4,000 a month?
Yo, Lil Wayne said it ain't tricking
doesn't matter
if
how
you got
much
it.
you make. It's like, yo, if you're spending money on girls, that's not even your girl. Like, and even that, like, yo, say you're spending money on your girl.
Wouldn't it be?
And if she's only around because she's benefiting from the money you're spending, that to me is a trick.
Yeah, but what if you like that though?
If you're spending money on your girl and say you hit like a rough patch and she still sticks it out with you,
Then you know.
that's not tricking to me.
But what if she didn't stick around with you? Wouldn't that have been you've been
That's
tricking
tricking.
your whole time and didn't
That's
know?
tricking.
So like tricking can be something that you make a decision to do and something that just happens involuntarily.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, because I don't believe that, because at some point you can see that this thing is only around because you're spending money on her.
Bro,
But okay,
I had a girl, and then I had a whip at the time. As soon as I lost the whip, she cut.
Bro. And
Like, she
that's
cut.
not even monetary tricking. That's like fucking rides.
She cut, bro.
yo, I'll be real. Like for me, you're raising a daughter. You're raising a daughter as well. I can't have my daughter talking to a nigga who's not
Nuts.
able to provide
I think there's a difference
transportation for
between
her.
standards
And you all know why?
tricking.
Because I drive around in my car often saying shit like when I see, like, I look at a girl snap and she's at the bus stop or she whatever.
She's
I'll be
in
like,
an Uber.
yeah, I'll be like, yo, you're mad. I'm like, yo, I'll say fly shit out my mouth like, yo, vagina like that should be on German leather. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll say things like that. Like, yo, how come
That's
your
a
man?
bar, though.
Yeah, I know, because I got nothing but bars. But I say something like that because I'm
I be
expecting
practicing in the mirror.
that, yo, if you look that good, you should have niggas wanting the trick. You should have niggas lined up, is what I'm saying.
All right, that's cool.
Because, no, hold on.
On one side of the hand, that's cool. Wanting to trick.
Yeah, you should have guys wanting to.
But not going to trick.
Just like a guy, you should
Tricking
have
was
girls
like-
wanting to be with you. You should have girls who want to have your baby.
But you
Like,
see,
that's
now
how I
you're-
look
now,
at it.
Now you're equating
No, but you
things
see,
and humans.
In this era, that's
We all
not-
are now.
That's a rare thing.
I hear you, but you're
Especially
you're trying
on
to
the
say
level
that
of
the
males,
things is as equal as a
because-
person.
Wait, what are you saying, one?
I say that's kind of a rare thing for like bitches being like, yo, I want to have this nigga. Unless you're status wise, like Lil Baby and like them niggas.
Nah,
But like
fuck
regular
that.
niggas, they're
Regular
not really
nigga.
regular niggas.
Regular
there's
nigga.
girls that-
right
that-
now,
that- yeah.
right now, you should know if a girl in your life is willing to have your baby. Right now, if you're messing with different shorties,
Why is that important?
It's not nothing. None of this is important.
Like, why is it a marker?
No, it's just no. It's just things that you should know. You should also know girls who really
Yeah,
love you.
I
You should
receive
also
that,
know
but why
girls
is
who
it a
don't.
I
marker?
would love to have my baby, nigga. I got good genes. The fuck?
What is good genes though? Like, you came out healthy?
You should see him. Sometimes he wears his 501 denims.
Man,
Got
fuck
good
outta
genes,
here,
nigga.
bro. This guy's talking about
Truies.
Yes.
Yes. And them guest joints ain't cheap.
Good
Nigga.
genes.
Them guest joints
Nah,
ain't
guess
cheap
ain't cheap.
neither. They ain't cheap neither, nigga.
Niggas are
Last time I
wild.
went to Guest, I spent to me a grip. Anything over 500 or close to 500 to me is a grip.
So yo,
No, I'm not
that
saying
sounds
that,
like
I
natural
guess.
selection. Is that what it's called?
I like
Natural
that
selection?
sentence
natural
or that
selection
word,
is
natural
not-
selection. It sounds
But wait,
like
natural selection when it comes to what?
Man and woman.
yeah, that's what's called hollering at them and getting rejected.
Nah,
is.
bro. You're talking about having a youth by an ex person because they can afford certain things. That's natural selection. Like,
No, but you see, that just
personally,
goes-
I think girls are attracted to like.
It derives what I said. If women
how do I say
choose
this?
men
What's
for
the-
their
what's the correct
resources.
word? I don't want to use the word for resources.
But it's
the
that's the
ability to
reality of it.
Nah, I don't.
Guys just
That's
want to
the
take
reality.
out
No,
things
I think it
because
turns
they're
into that.
attracted to
I
the
think girls are attracted to a guy not because of
because they
just
can
his.
provide. Like,
It's-
they're
No, not
providers.
even that.
Like, yo, look at things
Not
on the
even that,
simplest
because
of
a
terms.
lot of
Listen to
niggas
this.
Back in
never
the
provide
Neanderthal
for their
days.
girls to
Listen.
get them.
Who
I
was
don't-
in
so
the
I don't
cave
think so.
taking care of the youth? Them, the girl.
Hold on.
Who was outside hunting on the mammoth?
We don't know that.
Neanderthal.
When
We
I
don't
say
know.
when I say resources,
don't-
I'm talking
We do know.
resources
Cut
as
it
a
out.
whole. I'm talking what you can provide. Like money. Money is the main thing.
Hold
That's
on.
Yo,
the
they
biggest-
may not
So
even
hold
No,
on,
no,
hold
no.
on.
I feel
disagree. I
security.
disagree. I disagree,
Security.
Seth.
Security is the
That's
main
the
thing.
word.
They want.
That's the
They
word.
want to be
Security.
secure, bro.
And what brings
Nah,
what
hold
brings
on.
security?
Hold on.
Yo, I hear what you're
Hold on.
saying.
Yeah,
hold
the
on.
money is
Question.
involved in
Question.
that.
Money brings
But they
the
still
Question.
want
I think the difference
security.
You can't
You
be
got
secure
with a
without
girl
money. Can you
here
be secure
and you
without
felt
money?
she's only with you because of the money you have.
Yo,
Be
the
real.
difference
As a
between-
regular nigga,
Yo, the
who's
difference
gotten here
between
with
what
a
you
girl
two are
and felt
saying-
like she was only with me because I have money?
I never sure
Yo,
That
that
was-
I have money.
I'm just asking for regular niggas because you're saying for girls out there, right? So we must be talking
yo,
about
bro,
regular
it's not
people,
about
right?
the money because
No.
some things don't even
It
want you to
depends.
spend money on them like that.
depends.
It's just
They-
like, yo,
they all do,
can you
man. What are you
afford?
talking
Yo,
about?
if I'm hungry at night, see, can you afford to give me a
Get
meal?
a Mickey D's.
Yes, I can afford to
You see,
make sure
it-
you
but
go to
that's-
sleep with food as opposed to going to sleep with no food.
Resources.
That's the difference between money and security to me.
That's resources, though. It all falls under resources.
No,
That's
yo,
why I said
I feel
resources
like
as a
girls-
whole. Those are the resources you can provide.
Yo, I
That's
hear
what I'm
you're
saying.
but
What I'm
trying
saying,
to say
it's
is like,
there's
yo,
more to
what
it,
he
though.
said is the correct term. Security.
Yeah,
the correct
security is, but security like
I think you guys got it all fucked up.
I don't know.
still.
No,
I think girls like guys because, like, right now, like, let's be real.
Right, the
Every
main
girl
thing,
I've talking
the
to,
main thing is
every girl I've
consistency.
talking to didn't give a fuck how much money I had in my bank.
In the beginning.
But this
But
is what
like,
I'm
yo,
saying.
I'm
You were
down the
saying,
line,
but,
like,
but
this is. I'm
that's, I
talking
said that though.
You
It
brought up
turns into
having
that.
kids. You brought up
It
having
turns
kids.
into that. The initial. We're talking about initial.
But
Why
yo, you
girls
brought
go
up having
after
kids,
guys,
though. You
right?
brought up having kids, and yo, on the basis of having kids, they'll prefer the security over personality.
Over
and yo,
time,
and it's considered
yes.
that the
This is over
personality
time.
is
But what's the
alpha,
reason
and
she
it's
decided?
considered that the security
Yes,
is beta,
I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
So
But
girls
what's
want like girls want like a beta.
They want a
that
beta
can
alpha dude.
Be alpha.
No, but you see, this is the thing, though. When you're talking about security, security falls under not only the emotions, it
Yo,
falls
it's two-
under the
it's
money.
really two
Yo,
things.
I don't
It
know.
falls under
What are
the
you guys
money.
arguing right now?
And can you protect me?
Yo,
It
what?
falls
shit.
under the money.
But yo,
that's money.
That's
though.
not when she
I hear
meets you
but
though.
yours is like a subcategory.
I'm just trying to say that is not when she meets you. That is not the reason why she decides that she.
You
No,
brought up
you
that-
asked.
it
You
didn't
said
know
what?
how
No, no.
many-
You,
We're talking about something completely.
what are you guys talk? What are you guys arguing?
We're arguing.
Why girls go after guys?
No, that's not
Then
what,
what do you
that's not how it
guys?
started.
So then what are you guys
Arguing
It
arguing?
with
started
security
because of
and-
kids.
No. What are you guys arguing?
We were talking about security, and I was talking about resources. I was trying to break down resources as a whole. I'm not saying it's only money.
Yeah.
Security is.
What do you?
went into
No.
specifics,
That's too
but this
vague right
started off
now.
with kids.
Why did you talk
No,
about
yo,
resources
fuck,
with
bro,
women?
can-
Like,
can
what
I
is the
continue? Let me
question?
finish what I'm saying. Anyways, the whole thing I was talking about resources because I never got on my point. I was saying it as a whole, what you can offer them mentally.
Offer them at what
security-wise.
point though is what I'm
What do you mean?
asking.
Yo, you
At
remember
what
this
point?
started
You see,
because
this
I
is
said
what
that
you're
we
talking
don't
about.
need
I see what
anyone.
you're
That's
talking
how it
about.
started.
At what point?
We don't need anyone.
Two people are talking right now. I
At
can't.
the-
I can't.
at
I
the
can't hear
point
from two
where
people.
they see that they're going to be.
That's we all agree that it turns into that. What I'm saying is when a girl meets you at a party, she doesn't care about what you have in your bank.
Yeah.
It's still the same with us. Initial attraction. We all agree on that.
And I eyes brought up the topic
Okay.
because of
yeah.
kids.
And then what
Obviously.
we said is that it turns into these different things. That's why I said I disagree with you guys.
You
A girl
evolve.
doesn't meet
It's
a
always
guy
initial
based off of
attraction.
security or anything like that. She
Yeah,
wants
yeah,
to know
cool,
if you can
cool.
fuck.
Cool. In the beginning, yeah.
Man, bro.
Depending on what they want.
They
Want
end up
if
staying
to know
with
if
the
you can
dude.
fuck.
Yeah.
If a girl's meeting you
Off
off
rip.
top, she wants to know if you can fuck.
Off rip.
Off rip,
Eventually,
yes.
it
It
evolves
turns into
other
everything
things.
else. Yeah, it turns into everything else is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
You don't meet a girl and she like that's why I asked, have you met a girl and you really felt that yo, she's with you because you have money? Like, no, for real? You see how you gotta think about it? That's what I'm saying.
And like
So
in the long run,
but of course, but I'm
You said
talking
in the
about
beginning.
I'm talking about in the beginning, yeah. Because we can't say any of those things for the
Yo,
beginning.
I haven't met no downtown thing that was off rip about the money.
That's what I'm saying. I've never met a girl who off rip, yo, if I didn't have a car, I couldn't check her.
Or these super hood bougie things.
Chester, you said that the girl that left, the girl that I walked away, whatever.
With the whip.
When you met her, did she say anything about, oh, I don't talk to niggas who don't drive?
No.
She didn't say anything like that.
But her actions showed that.
But he couldn't tell until he didn't have a whip.
Exactly.
So what I'm saying is, it took time for her to say, yo, this is who I am and this is what I want.
I think I kind of spoiled her with the whip. That's what it is.
And this is what goes back to the gassin.
You were just answering to all the requests?
No, answering is my girl, fam. What do you mean
So
answering to all the requests?
What I mean is like, yo, can you drop me over here? Can you drop me over there? And you were just like, yeah.
No, it's not. It wasn't that wild. But if we're going out,
What would you say? Like,
I'm gonna pick. No, I'm picking her up if we're going somewhere. I'm not gonna make her
That's
take the
real.
bus or meet me
That's
halfway
real.
or whatever. But she's not
That good
gonna call me.
vagina can't be on German leather.
Hold on. Yo, this is yo. I'm never gonna have someone. Trust me. If she's coming from like out wherever, Scarborough, Ajax,
Yo, how
Hamilton,
you meeting
it
these
doesn't
girls
matter,
so far though?
Brampton.
And they don't drive. I'm
And
just
yo,
saying, you must be at an
you guys
event,
are
right?
You guys are going somewhere between where you two live.
Yeah,
Are you gonna drive past where you live to go collect it or go back to where you work?
definitely.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
I'm never gonna have no one.
Yo,
'Cause,
definitely,
fam,
dog.
If I tell you that, yo, later this evening we're gonna be here, do you mind meeting me over here? And she tells me,
She's gonna be like, "Why you drive? Come for me."
why? That's
Yeah,
entitlement.
come for me.
But that's entitlement.
she's
That's-
a woman.
Yo, I'd
Women
rather
feel
you tell me,
entitled
yo,
to
I'm down to
everything.
You'll
meet
find
you,
a
and then
one,
I'd
too.
be
In
like,
general, they
you know
feel
what, fuck it,
entitled.
I'll come drop
You find a 1-2 that'll be
Oh,
like,
you
okay,
want her to
I'll
play
meet you
games.
halfway.
You want her to play games.
No, I don't want to.
Because what if she's fronting the whole time like, yeah, you want to come for me? And knowing that, I mean, you
I'ma
want me
say
to
no.
meet you? Knowing that she has
really
no
wanted-
intentions
yeah.
on thing.
I'll meet you halfway.
That's what I'm saying. Like, girls will
did
play
she
with
though?
you
Yo,
like
they'll
that. No,
she'll
she
throw that
didn't.
out there just
And
for you to
then
be like,
that's dead. Well, I'm not talking about the ones.
This
that
is the
play
first
games.
time.
I'm not talking.
But this
about,
is the first time you're
yo,
meeting a
adding
girl
another-
out.
You're adding another.
All right,
dynamic.
question then. Why are you meeting these girls so far if they don't drive?
It's not a
You
me
obviously
thing.
must be
He
in the
said
same.
The word "my girl."
I know, but
only
why is she
talking
your
about
girl
if
and she
she's
lives so
my
far
girl.
though? Just a question.
I don't know. That's just how the cookie
That doesn't
crumbles.
factor into making her your girl. The distance. If the bitch lived in Manitoba, you're still gonna make her your girl because
Yes.
If it's that popping,
But
I'm not
Manitoba
doing that.
is not Brampton.
I'm
it's
not
that
doing
poppin'.
that.
Manitoba is not
To be my
Brampton,
girl, to be
Manitoba's
my
not
girl, your
Big
sex game has to be 10, and you have to be close enough. And if you're not,
Yo,
you
you're
have to
adding-
drive.
you're adding
You have
your
to have
fluff.
certain things. No, just for me. You have to.
heard
I
you.
have qualifications. So if she lives too far, I don't care how bad you are. No. I can't. I can't just come see you anytime I want. No. How's this gonna work?
Yo, that's
But
on
see,
you
that's
still.
you, though.
But yo, I'm only
you.
talking on the situations provided. He said his girl walked off after he lost his whip. You were talking, Juanie, you're talking about time home. She car hold him, in a sense. or let's not even say she.
no,
car
but I'm
hold him.
saying I knew her.
Her standards was this nigga at least has to have a car.
yeah.
No, but I met her without a car. So while I'm going out with her,
See,
yeah, I
that's what
leveled
I'm
up.
saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Her
I leveled
standards-
up.
her
It went up.
standards arose.
Went up because I spoiled her with the whip. Cause we used to take bus all the time. No, for real. We used to take
Alright.
bus all the time. I got the whip.
Yeah.
Then we're always on the road driving,
She's
going
like,
here,
I'm
going.
never going back to the bus again.
I guess so.
And then you lost your take.
I lost my-
Pussy
that was
too
it.
good.
So
It
she
gotta
was
be on
following
level.
That was it. After a while, but not in the
After a while,
beginning.
not in the
Yeah,
beginning.
but
She morphed into a car.
I guess
Fuck
so.
that. Yo, it's
Once again,
2019.
you
I'm
didn't-
not letting none of this shit happen no more, bro.
What?
Yeah, right.
Yo,
Yeah,
it's just
right.
communication,
No,
bro.
it's just
I
not.
just think
Yeah,
it's communication.
of course.
Which is why we go back to 21 questions in the beginning. I need to know who I'm dealing with before I deal with them.
I like
Yeah,
to
but
talk
you
to.
were brought up 21 questions in terms of sex. You didn't say it in the.
Yeah,
in
no.
the
But
context
that
of
was just one
Instance.
one topic.
Heard you.
We're talking about sex. I'm asking 21 questions.
Yeah.
But like, and this is all going like as we're going out. That's where the rest of the questions come from. Like your family, how
Figure
you
it
are.
out.
So yo,
and
what are like
everything
shit,
else.
deal
yo.
breakers? Cause yo,
Deal
some
breakers?
people are together for like 3
Jeez.
years and then find out like yo,
A child
if
with
you don't
someone
believe
else.
there's a God,
A
like,
child
yo, I
with
have to
someone
divorce-
else.
I have to
Yeah.
break up with you.
A child with someone else cheating on me in front of my face. Coming home to some cheating. Not cheating in general, but coming home to some cheating, like
Like catching them.
disrespectful cheating, a baby with somebody else
In the beginning,
throughout.
yeah.
Well, you
facts,
said what's
like,
deal breakers,
Yeah,
right?
you said
Yeah.
deal breaker.
Yeah,
like, yeah.
That's what he's.
What else? That's it. What do you got?
Coming. Well, what about coming into the union?
What do you mean?
Any like
coming into it? Like, what some things you just dub right away?
No. What are
Shout
your
out to
guys'
New
deal
York.
breakers then?
Deal
Say
breakers.
along the same
I only have disrespectful cheating and a baby with someone
disrespect
else.
as a whole, like
Yeah, that
yo,
too. And
like
people,
don't
I can't fuck
don't
with-
talk to me in any way. You know what I mean? Like yo, it's cool if you enjoy talking to people the way you like to talk to people, but I'm not gonna deal with it. So I'm gonna dead
Have you ever had a fight with a girl before you made her your girl?
But yo, is your girl
What
really
a
your girl
fight
until
is
you have a
in
fight
A
though?
big
You
argument.
see, what I'm saying is this: you don't know your girl's gonna stab you until she's your girlfriend.
But
You see what I'm saying?
There's levels to stabbing. You don't go from you don't go from like yo, put a toilet paper on the roller thing to
Don't-
stabbing.
Listen, I never suspected my baby moms to punch me in my face, but when she did,
No,
though,
that
hold
didn't
on.
happen
But
off
when
day
she
one.
did, I respected it and loved it, and to
Wow.
this day I joke
that didn't
about it.
happen off day one.
No, it didn't happen off a day
So
one.
then
But, that's,
what we
but
talking
what I'm
about?
saying is this though: how do you like? There's no way to gauge how crazy he's gonna end up being. So I could like a certain
But why
amount
you
of crazy,
testing the
thinking
limits?
that she can be this cap, but then she could take it to a whole nother
But
level.
why are you testing the limits?
You don't know you're testing limits until
How do you
time.
not know? It's communicating.
No. Time stretches
I'm
everything.
not rolling.
Because you
I'm
could
not
do
rolling.
something light in 5 years. That you could do something heavy now and something light in 5 years, and she react worse in 5 years
But
than she did
there's been
now.
5
So
years
that's
of
what I'm
shit
saying.
been building up,
That's
though.
what I'm saying. Though you don't know
But there's
about,
no
but you
communication,
don't
though.
know about everything building up.
But there's
That's-
no communication.
Yeah, but
That's
it's
the
not
deal
her fault
breaker.
and it's not your fault.
How is it not your
because
fault,
some
number
things
one?
for her it's suppressed, and some things for her is
But
not
why is
even
it
an
suppressed?
issue.
Why is it suppressed?
That's her own.
Because
because you
mental-
don't want to
communication.
communicate. That's
No,
why
that's
it's
I don't
her
believe
own
that.
thing, though.
No, I don't believe that because
Why?
people get
Not
sexually
rolling,
sexually assaulted as kids and don't know how to talk.
Yo, I
That
feel
doesn't
like,
mean they
yo, at
don't
a
want to
certain
communicate.
point,
It
you
just
should
means
be
they
like,
don't
yo,
know
I
how,
was
so they
sexually
forget about
assaulted
it.
as
So
a
I'm not rolling
Yeah,
with that.
at a certain point, you should be able to communicate these
Exactly.
things and
Exactly.
be
I
able
don't
to.
think you're able to communicate everything if you don't understand that.
Yeah.
How do you not understand
Yo, some
that we
people
should
suck
talk?
at communicating. You tell them something, like you're telling them real shit, and they react
And
away. Like
those
they'll want to
people-
fight
so
you. Like,
it's
why
just
are you
on
trying
a
to
level-
fight me?
Interpretation,
No.
though.
No,
Yeah,
but
but
you're
that's
te-
still
Yeah,
communicating
that's
though.
communicating with the
understand.
person.
They don't. That
But
that
that's
person
we're
still doesn't
talking
know how
about
to
two different
communicate.
things.
Listen,
We're
Does
talking
it?
about two different things.
I
You're
understand.
talking about conveying the message.
No,
He brought up- he
not
brought
even
up-
conveying the message.
He
Still
brought
trying
up-
to
he brought up
talk.
Something small happening over the course of 5 years that triggered all the 5 years worth of buildup. There should have been communication in the 5 years about the things that's been upsetting me for 5 years.
I agree.
And then when you leave the soap in the toilet, that's the
Yo,
fucking catalyst.
If you've
Yeah,
been with a
I
woman
agree.
long enough, some shit happens you forget about, and you don't actually remember until you're mad again.
But it's her
So with that being
responsibility
said,
to let you
with
know
that
how
being
she's
said,
feeling in the
you don't
moment.
tell your partner everything that pisses you off. That's not a good relationship.
But
What am I
that's
gonna do?
a human
Complain?
defect.
No. It is not human
Yes,
to tell.
it is.
Then why don't everybody have good communication if it's so human?
It's a human
Because
defect.
not everybody can
okay,
communicate.
sorry. No, but what
Not everybody can
Your
communicate.
girl pisses you off. You don't run to go tell her you pissed me off. You don't.
It's
do-
not even
you-
like that,
No,
though.
why?
I don't like the word you use, run to go. Don't say that.
How long? If
But-
your girl pisses you off today, how long do you wait to
Yo,
tell her?
fam,
No, maybe you should tell them
When-
right
That's what I'm
away.
saying.
when
you
we
should-
cool
It
down,
depends
when
on
we
the
cool
scale
down,
of what
So
you
When we
run
down,
to
I'm
go.
gonna tell you.
So that's the run to go. Is what I'm saying.
No, I know what you're saying.
But he
because
doesn't
we
like how you're
communicate.
saying it.
But I'm saying in like the big world
It
of
depends.
things.
It depends on the scale that she pissed you off.
But that's the
Like, what
whole
is-
thing.
What
But that's
it?
the whole thing. So 5 years can go by. Something pissed you off 4 years ago. You didn't mention it to her.
Well, you waited
Because-
4 years too long.
You weren't mad anymore though.
It doesn't matter.
But that's my
what?
whole point. You
were
don't
upset,
tell
About
them.
what?
You were
Like a
upset enough
sponge?
to hold
Are you
on to it.
saying when you get mad you
Like-
should tell your girl? Yes or no?
Yes.
Every time.
Yes.
I disagree. Cheddar.
No, but
Do you
that's
agree?
the
No,
difference
Well,
between
let's
immediately-
What?
Hold on,
let's
hold on.
answer.
There's
Let's
a difference between immediately and when you cool down.
when after you cool down. That's
When
the
you cool
question.
down?
After you cool down. Let me ask the question now. Your girl pisses you off. After you cool down, should you have told her?
Yo, if it's
Every time.
I'm answering
Every
I'm
time, by
answering
the
your
way.
question. If you do something to me that makes
Can't
me
answer a yes or no.
It is a yes, but it's an extended
Okay,
yes.
all right. I just want to hear the yes first. Go ahead.
All
now.
right. So yo, if you do something, if I know that I'm triggered by like something you do, if I know that I'm triggered by something someone does to me, girl or not, girl, cousin, mom.
No, we're
whatever,
talking about girl. Just
I
keep it to girl.
understand.
Keep it to
I'm
girl.
just saying, like, yo, if you do something that triggers me, see, I'm gonna tell you when we cool down, so we can avoid this problem in the future. And if
Every time. That's the
thing,
question.
though.
That's the
thing.
The
That's
question
but
is
that's
every.
the other side of this. If you care enough about what I'm saying to you, you'll stop or you'll leave.
All right. Okay. Chestah. Every time? Yes
I
or
don't know
no?
about every time.
So
I
that's
think
a no
after
then.
a while. Oh,
So that's a no
is this
then.
yes or no?
Yes or no?
But you're boosting it. It's
It's
not
a
about
yes or-
every time.
You just said to communicate every.
Why are we having the
you
same
said to
problem
communicate-
7 times?
What is your question?
Why are we having
What
the
is your
same
question?
problems every time?
Who said
No, but
anything
it-
about
it
the
could be
same?
different. It could be
Yo,
different.
come on,
It could
come
be
on. You're
different.
changing it now.
Because
Now you're
you
changing it.
you
You're
use
changing
the
it now.
term every time, right?
You just told me that's what you do.
Fam,
I
I'm
should
trying to-
communicate.
I'm
All right,
answering
all right. I'm gonna stop talking, and I want you to tell me what you're trying to say right now.
Okay, you use the term.
No. Start clean right now and tell me what you're trying to say. Don't forget the past because we're not gonna worry about all that right now. You can play that back. Start right now with what you're trying to say, where we can see that I disagree with you. What are you trying to say? What's your message?
You use the term.
Yo, fam.
Yo, bro, I'm answering your question.
I'm not asking you a question.
You already asked it.
No,
You
you
said
start clean,
you
though.
Oh, my
use the
goodness.
term
No, everybody just
every
let him talk.
time. You use the term every
Uh-huh.
time.
Yeah.
If I bring something to you, there shouldn't be no every time because it shouldn't happen more than once or
Okay.
twice.
All right.
Because you should care enough to either take in what I'm saying and adjust, or be like, I'm not down to adjust. I'm gonna leave you.
Okay. Now I'm gonna ask the question now because I don't know what. Does anybody know what he's talking about?
I understand what he's talking about.
So what am I saying that disagrees with that? Like what does he say? Where is our disagree, Juanie? Since you understand, could you
You're
tell
saying
us?
every
No,
time.
hold on. I want him to
Every
tell
time
us
is
because
too long.
we
It's
heard
just
you
the
talk.
way you're wording it. It's the way you're wording
So
it.
what are we
Besides-
saying then? The same thing is by your knowledge then? Because I don't understand.
Every time is too much. Every time is too
Yo,
much. That's what I'm saying.
I have a question for you. You could be in a relationship with a girl for 5 years. You can do some fucked up shit and she snap on you. Then you can do some light shit and she snap on you worse than she did over the heavy shit that you did over that time period. Now you said something about communication. So this is why I said, am I supposed to communicate every time something that was little? And I said nothing about it being different because I've argued with my girl about different shit. So am I supposed to argue and am I supposed to bring up the fact to her, yo, every time that something cheesed me after I cooled down, yo, this got me real upset, blah, blah, blah. That's what I'm asking. That every
What
time.
I'm saying to you,
And why I say
when
every
I said to you,
time,
yes.
and hold on, why I say every time is because you said we should communicate.
So
So if I don't tell her every time, she's gonna say, "Oh, I didn't know that pissed you off."
So
Am I
to
lying?
understand what
so
you're
that's
saying
so
is
that's
every
why
time,
I'm asking.
Do you mean every time by each new issue or every time the same issue?
I didn't say nothing about the same one.
I'm asking you for clarification.
Every
for
time
both.
Each new issue.
I'm asking for
Okay,
both
and
because
I was only answering half of the understanding.
Okay.
I was answering that there should not be a continuance of the same issue.
there is though.
Then something else is wrong there. It's either you don't give a fuck, or you're showing me you're not gonna change.
Okay, and there's
Now,
also new
wait,
stuff.
The other side of what you said.
Yeah.
Each new issue, you be with somebody 20 years. There's gonna be new things that happen all the time.
Yeah.
Facts.
So, if I address each thing that upsets me in the 20 years, that's different than me addressing the one thing for 20 years. The one thing that upset me enough to punch
You know,
I agree with that.
women stay with niggas that cheat on them over and over, and it's the same thing, right?
But
You
whose
just
decision
hold on.
is
Just before we get to that, yes or no, right?
Yes.
Yes.
it's true.
So we're talking about people like them. Basically,
But
hold
why?
on. No, hold on. Basically what you're saying is for people like them and men too, stay with women that cheat on them as well. And it's the same issue. They may have others, but that same issue is an issue they have. Are you saying that's the reason they should just disapart?
They should either
Like it shouldn't exist is what you're saying, right?
no, because I expressed to you,
You
that
know
your
love
cheating
is strong,
bothers me.
but you know love is strong, and it's
I
hard
do,
for
'cause
people
we're
to do
human.
that.
I get it.
That is why there is, and there will
But
always
you
be.
gotta separate. You gotta find out what's more.
We can't
important.
do that at people. Love is blind.
Love, no, it's
Love
not.
is
Stop
blind.
foolishness. I don't
It
believe
is
in them
still.
fairy
Love
tale
is
shit.
blind. But
Yo.
are you in love?
No.
So how could you say you don't believe in
Because-
someone who is in love?
What are you talking
If
about?
someone told you I'm in love with someone who beats me, you're basically saying you don't believe in that fairy tale bullshit.
No, what I'm saying is, at some point, you have to recognize that this person. If you tell that person, yo, obviously we all know that nobody should be beating anybody, But let's say
Speak for yourself, but yeah.
yo, let's say in the
I can make a great argument
let's
why
say
we should
in
be
the
allowed
scenario,
to beat women and why women should be
I
allowed
will
to
counter
beat
that.
men.
Hold on to that, yo. If I'm saying like, yo, I express to you, yo, I have an issue with you beating me. It's either you stop beating me or I leave. There should, if you love somebody more than yourself, I don't believe that's really love.
Yo, people died when Michael Jackson died. They committed suicide.
So what?
What
They
I'm
didn't
trying
have
to say,
they chose to.
everything is a choice. You choose who you want to be with. Seinfeld said this a long time
And
ago.
if you
This is
choose
not
to be with
family.
somebody beating you, I don't know what else to tell to you.
But what I'm
I
saying,
don't know what else to say.
I
to you.
know, but what all I'm saying is that exists. So what you're saying is you're trying to give us a fairy tale life, and like people just would. The right thing to do is to leave. It's way too hard to just leave someone.
But what is hard?
don't.
Is the breakup hard or
A lot
living
of it.
without them hard? Well, I
Both
asked
of
the same
it,
question twice.
all of it. It's the confrontation. It's the packing. It's the being away from them. It's the being away from your
I
kids.
recognize that it's more.
all of
I
that.
recognize that it's more complicated.
It's
than
all
it's
of that,
being
fam.
presented.
It's all it. Nah,
But at the
fam.
same
But
time,
you have
it
to go
is
through
simple
it. Then
as
you have
making
to.
a
You have to
choice.
go through it. Then go through it. Be with somebody for 5, 10 plus odd years, living together, and then break up, and see what that's like.
Yo, it sucks. I know it sucks. It takes an emotional toll on you.
All right.
But
But
the decision.
there's also people who are willing to be with somebody regardless of what they're being put through.
But why are we
because
talking about that?
I'm just trying to give you the reason. I'm not even trying to. Well, I'm trying to give you the reason why there's so much more people out there who are like that, and that's more regular than anything. And you're saying
I'm not
we
saying
shouldn't.
it's not regular.
You're saying
I'm just
that we
it shouldn't
shouldn't.
be.
Yeah, we all agree it shouldn't be that. But that's a fairy tale life. That's not. We're not all that strong.
Okay.
The
I
bird
hear what
box
you're saying.
proved that. There would be no people running around.
But the people run. Which people running around? Because the people running around were the people that were considered mentally ill.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those are the people.
But are you saying that to be mentally ill is a
I'm
choice?
trying to make the metaphor that if you're mentally ill, you're not in love. Because if you're in love, you would die.
Yo,
Everybody knows when you're in love, you do what? You kill yourself. Because now it's not about you, it's about us. So you kill yourself. Two
Probably put
becomes
yourself
one. You never
over-
listen to the Spice Girls. Two can become one.
You probably put yourself before the other person
what I'm
before you
saying.
yourself.
Relationships are handcuffs. They brought slaves on shit. Come on, put it all together, fam.
I'm not going to.
I'm just saying, like, when it comes to that. I say this, like, when it comes to this, like, having a woman, treating her right, doing all that shit, we're supposed to do that shit. Why? Because women take the time and preparation to look good for us. Of course, they do it for themselves and they do it for other women, but they do it for us.
They
Like, you
mainly
have
do it for
birds
other women.
that make birds. That is what Fashion Nova's for.
10
They have birds.
10 out of 10 women dress to compete with other women.
Yeah, but they
and
also
free up
they also
themselves.
and at least and the 10 out of, and if those 10 women have men, they also do it for their man as well. So I'll say this. And if your girl's not doing it, then she's doing it for her other nigga who
there's a
she
lot of
considers her
single
real
women.
man.
There's a lot
You
of
know,
single
just
women.
like how I could be a nigga who has a bitch, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I can have two other shorties who find me more attractive, more handsome. Like, you know, like you can get head from your girl, and she be saying shit like, "Yo, hurry up and come," and then you get a head from your side chick, and she's like, "I love sucking your dick." You know what I'm saying? Same head, but that shit feels way better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Just-
like, you know what I'm saying? All that shit goes into effect. So like, what I'm saying is this.
But yeah, what's your point?
I don't even know now. Bottom line, yo, when it comes to women,
Fuck.
they meet us on attraction right off top. On attraction
I'm saying
right off
bro,
top.
10 out of-
You gotta be attractive. If she's not hearing you and hasn't heard about you before she's actually got to visually see you, it's all on attraction, and that goes into your physique. You don't gotta be the slimmest, the fattest, the guy most in shape. It's not all about
Yeah,
that. It's
that's-
about your aura. Now, once you speak,
sexual market
once you
value.
speak, that's another like 50% of it. So if you don't say a word and shorty only sees you, you can be 100% fine to her. Girls love niggas. That's how that Prison Bay nigga popped off. Nobody knows what he sounds like. That nigga could sound mad fucking foreign. Nobody even knows.
Nobody,
So what I'm
but-
saying is, it's off of
Wait, that shit
visual,
came
first thing off rip. But us guys, we hunt chicks. So what we have to do, we have to talk to them. And that's when we fucking open up our mouth. That's where comes in 50%. Because you can have everything the shorty wants. You can have on a nice watch. You can have on a chain, earrings, be done up, Jordans, everything that she's looking at. And then you open up your mouth and you talk wild, crazy, dumb shit. Like you're just stuttering. You have nothing smart to say. You're not slick at all, whatever. Unless she knows, oh, this nigga.
Like a landmine.
Unless this nigga unless she knows that, you know, oh, this is Chris Brown. Like, you know, unless she has already, like, an idea of you or whatever, then she's made a decision. But at that moment, she's making a decision based on your appearance. And then if you don't say a word, the next 50% is on your voice. Not how you sound, but what you do and what you say, how you talk, all that shit. All that shit is game. Because the nigga who dresses trash still gets bitches. The nigga who's ugly still gets bitches. So
what type of bitches?
It doesn't matter. The game is to get the other women. Now, getting other type of women, that's a whole different other field now. Like, there's certain girls that you would only get depending on where you actually fucking go. If you go to the club, then you're gonna get certain girls who go to the club, who have the same kind of like personalities, not even personalities, but same like characteristics and shit. If you're going out to a place where, you know, I don't know, it's like a school and girls are just like, and it's way out in the fucking
that's
like
generic.
out white, like a white school
You
or
find a
whatever
bunch of
school that
different
it
guys
is,
at the club.
whatever, you're gonna get the people who are more into that kind of shit, that kind of bubble. Of course, there's always individuals who float around and shit, but whatever like you go to that's already like a little hub, you're gonna get those kinds of people. That's why I always see like these niggas in Durham, and I'm like, no wonder these guys have white girls. There's so many white girls out there, so like it's way more like you're gonna run into a white chick that wants to talk to you that you want to talk to. So it's just gonna happen. Just like if a black chick goes out to where there's nothing but white guys, unless she's taking trips out of town or she has like a fucking man that she's trying to stay faithful to or whatever, she's gonna end off being with somebody who's white. And it's just, that's how it is. Like, you fuck with who you're close with. You end up fucking the girls you work with, girls you went to school with. I don't know. It's just close proximity. Like, yo, meeting a girl that lives out way far, if you can't take the bus and if you're not down to take the bus to go out there, how often you're going to keep meeting girls out there? Because now when you start hearing, oh, you live out in where? Oakville? Okay. I don't know if I'm down for that.
Hey, I mean, sure, just downtown. Downtown's pretty far.
No, it's not.
For me, it
Compared
is.
to Oakville and Ajax, Whitby, those places are far.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
Ain't no buses run out there. Joking, there is still, but
Yeah,
there's
they
that
barely
go
run
bus.
out there, yo.
The go bus. No, you don't
Buses
want to.
where you
You,
gotta pay
you don't want to
extra
take the
fare and
bus.
shit.
Yeah, like 3
You don't want
fares.
to take the bus. It's like, trust me, been there,
I don't know.
done that shit.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I've
Yeah.
taken the bus. I've done my
The
taking the bus
basis are, the bottom line is,
to go see a girl. Even kept a condom on one time for the bus ride.
wow.
You mean in the wrapper in your pocket?
It's
I
You're
wish.
wild.
I wish.
Extra
You're wild, dog.
I forgot to take it off.
Oh.
You're wild. How do you forget to take off a boots?
Because sometimes you gotta leave.
That's the day
Yeah, you got
I just
time
had
to
to
throw it
get out
away.
of there. This guy's wild.
How you guys feel about leaving condoms at a girl's house?
Nope.
Nope. I flushed that shit. Thank you.
You really flush it?
Yeah. What?
Nah, I put in a
watched that
tissue. Like I
What the fuck?
put in a tissue, threw in the garbage. I don't give a
This nigga
shit,
said
yo.
Tissue. I make sure.
Nigga,
I
you throw
walk,
it in the tissue, dog.
My dick is still in the boots. I walk
Nah,
straight to the
but they
washroom,
expect you to flush.
pull
They
that
expect
shit
you to
off.
flush it anyways. They expect you to
Wash
flush. You
that
think
shit,
she's gonna
flush
go
it.
through? You think she's gonna go through the garbage?
Yes. All right.
You think she
boys,
has a
maybe
friggin'
next
syringe
time.
or what's that shit called to
Turkey
suck it up
basin.
and or whatever a turkey and that shit don't work.
Sip.
Once that shit hits the air, I swear
still
it's
don't
dead,
give a
bro.
fuck.
No, that is
I'm-
actually incorrect.
just-
Oh yeah.
No,
you
you
say
actually
my
got
sex
it.
ed teacher.
You actually got to keep it at room temperature, like what a girl would do.
Once it's at room,
Is
yeah.
if
yeah,
she's trying
you
to get
be big in
impregnated
that.
by you, she would keep the ejaculation in something that she in between her legs to keep it warm, so it doesn't actually die.
Which
There's a
girl
certain
knows
time
this
period.
shit?
Yo, I'm not gonna lie.
Continue.
There's a lot of females that are very educated
In getting pregnant.
No, when it
What?
comes to sex.
Yeah, but not
What?
getting pregnant. Ain't no girl going out of her way to save your
no.
sperm to
This
put in
guy doesn't
herself,
know.
bro.
Oh, I was talking
This guy
about
does-
a lesbian.
I don't know.
I've
Like,
seen
there's
this.
girls there that are like super educated in this shit, my nigga. Like,
Well, yo, Sith, how you feel about
no girl educated?
how you feel about
what do
leaving
you mean?
condoms at a female's house, at a woman's
Like
house?
how we strayed away from you asking me and then you brought it back.
Brought it
Okay.
right back.
Okay.
yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm making sure I watch my boots go down clockwise.
I'm a man. Yeah, I'm a man to make it go down the toilet still. Can't front.
You know you're not supposed to do that shit.
I know it's not environmentally friendly.
Yeah, it's
Yo.
not. That's why it's supposed to put in the tissue and throw it in the
You know
garbage,
what else
fam.
you're not supposed to do? Drink tap water. But we do it.
I have filtered water.
You know, oh.
Yeah.
You want me to get started with that?
This nigga now.
You want me to get started?
With the
you think
filter?
That's
Happen-
air
wha-
you're breathing.
Yo,
Is that air you're breathing?
don't.
You think that's air you're breathing?
You think that's air you're
These
breathing?
niggas.
Are
Oh,
you
it's
gonna
all in
filter
my
the
head.
air? No, are you gonna
It's all in
filter
my
the
head.
air?
You can't filter the air. You
All
saying you
right.
can't filter the water?
No, I'm asking you, are you gonna filter the air?
How you
since
gonna
brought me
filter
there?
the air? If you wear a mask, a filter
No,
mask,
no, no.
I'm pretty
so you're
sure you
worried-
can
why
filter the
why
air.
why do you
bro.
have filtered water? Let me bring you down the road. 'cause I
Because
see
why
the
you
shortcut.
drinking tap water?
Okay, so
Because they saying tap water is bad for you, right?
okay, so that's why you have filtered
So you have
water.
the filter water to
right?
filter out the tap water that's
So are
coming
you
out.
gonna filter out the toxins in the air? I'm saying
Nah.
no. So those toxins that you're worried about in the water that are
It's
in
already
the air,
in the air. But at least I'm cutting out
No,
something, though.
Here's the next one I'm gonna say: is your tap that you bathe with filtered too?
I'm
That's
not
it.
drinking the water from that.
I'm not vegan. I'm
Are your
vegetarian.
pores closed when you bathe?
You just telling me it's going in
Are
inside?
your pores
Of course it
closed
is.
when you bathe?
It's okay. I'll sweat that shit out.
Okay.
You sweat that shit. At least I'm helping with the filter water. I'm cutting out something.
You're-
That's what I'm saying.
No,
Like
you're
a- like
cutting
a
out. But what I'm
Aquafina?
saying, if you're gonna,
Nah, I have this extra pipe on the side.
if you're gonna,
turn that shit on.
Oh man, you think
That
that?
shit filters
What,
out.
Let me
say
tell you-
6
I seen the
months?
filter.
The
I seen the
tears-
filter in my
you're saying,
basement.
oh, okay, saying every
I
6
used
months
to-
you change the
Wait,
filter.
oh no
And
no
I
no
put-
wait. He might have. What do you have? Like osmosis water.
I'm not even sure.
Bro,
If it's
Y'all remember that
osmosis
movie
water,
Osmosis Jones?
The point
Osmosis
is,
water. If
can't
it's
change
osmosis
everything.
water, then it's pure. But-
you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, if it's like a filter you pay for like every 6 months or some shit, then yeah, you might have osmosis water in your house, and that's like the purest form of water.
Bro,
The shit the
No,
dinosaurs
it
was
actually
drinking.
is. It's tested. Like
If you believe in
Yeah,
dinosaurs,
equal.
though.
I get
It's-
that.
I believe in
don't.
all this
what I'm
shit.
I don't
saying
believe in
is something
dinosaurs.
could
Yeah,
scare
you're
you
not
regardless.
superstitious. Well, I don't know. If
I'm a
that's-
little
You
stitious.
just
Yeah, I
can't
know.
filter out everything and
I'm
be
not
100%,
super. I'm just
man.
a little.
no,
I didn't go
facts.
super saiyan.
You can't.
So
The
wait,
vegetables that you get.
so you said that's a no on leaving the condoms?
Oh, we're bringing it back?
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Yeah, he says he's flushing
Yeah.
it.
I flushed that shit.
And we said that shit's
You
not
said
it's not
environmentally
environmentally
friendly.
Alright,
Got
what
you.
you-
And then
Oh
we
no,
went
that's
into-
okay.
thing
Okay,
there.
Do you
alright.
think that's air breathing?
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't use condoms, so I don't. And the days that I did,
Oh, yeah.
I'd keep them on. So
BBK.
Yeah, but you still you still flush it after?
I get
There's
home.
one of them niggas just whip it out. You ever walk down the sidewalk and just see there's a condom just outside on the
I've always
sidewalk?
wondered how like random
yo,
condoms.
That's what I'm
get
saying.
places,
It's
you
a
know?
man on the
Like, yo,
bus
who's
that
doing
has
that?
the condom on, comes off the
It's
bus
one
and
of
just
you,
whips it
that's
off,
you,
dog.
eh?
That's wild.
No.
That's wild.
That's your
That
lineage.
is
Some
wild.
man on the
That's
bus
your lineage.
I'm not
just
just-
whipping that
I'm
shit
not
off.
just whipping
Black's
out,
lineage.
That's what you're
walking,
doing.
hopping off the bus like
Keep
yo,
it
I'm
teenage.
gonna
I'm
get up
almost
and Shepherd.
home. I'm almost home, nigga. I'm gonna bathe when I get home anyways.
Nah,
That's
that
what you
shit-
guys are
that
doing,
shit,
huh?
That shit is wild.
Oh my
That
So
shit-
god.
you
shit
go
is
to a
wild.
new chick's house and you just take off the condom
No,
in the
but he
building.
break
just
Remember
slap
that-
it.
He ain't taking no chances.
Nah,
Slaps it at the
nah,
building.
nah.
Yeah, I've been here.
Nah,
Yes,
nah.
I've been here.
Three. A couple depends. I say this. It depends on like if she's like, all right. So like, when I was messing with older chicks, I didn't care. If I'm using I use condoms, whatever. If I'm using a condom,
Yeah, you're wild.
older chick, I don't care.
You're
Why?
wild.
Because she's an older chick.
So what does that
What
mean?
does that mean?
Yeah,
In my mind,
in
she
your
trying to
mind.
get pregnant.
yeah. So you say
Alright,
she's
alright,
using
bro.
birth control, some sort of
Nah,
birth
she's
control. or-
off for that. She. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Right, for
What-
real.
Why are you laughing?
So he's saying if anything happened, like an accident, she'll handle it. That's what
I'm
you're trying to say.
confident in that, and also
That she'll handle it. Yeah, that's what
I
I'm
believe
saying.
in the Kasz factor that and also the communication is different and better. So like,
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying? So like, if anything were to arise, it would be sure and quick. Like, hey, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like a girl being scared, which has happened to me in my life.
Good, you're like, yeah, this is a good nigga. I'm 38, but I'm gonna keep this baby.
Oh, you know, or 44.
Yeah, what? Oh,
whatever.
okay. All right, you're going that
But, like,
old.
Or 44.
I say this though. Relax.
Talking about
Okay,
practice.
these guys over there being naughty
What's
talking
practice?
about sports. We're over here trying to talk about slapping older women and shit like that. This guy's wilding over there. Talking about when you want to talk about LeBron James and Michael Jordans and all that bullshit, and we're over here talking about grown women who've had like 6 kids or some shit. Like,
You don't want no more.
exactly. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what this is?
You think that's gonna save
Oh,
you?
frig is that?
If the
What's
fallopian
that
tubes
save
are
you
like
from?
tied up.
Towel if it's tied. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I do. I just throw it up
Oh,
like this.
okay.
I don't even really ask.
Yeah. How
But-
many of them have that that procedure done? Like,
Depends.
That's an old thing.
and yeah,
Very old thing.
ain't
Depends on how old they
nobody
are.
really doing that shit.
Yeah, I mean, it
You
depends.
rarely hear that
It's
shit.
not healthy.
You rarely hear.
Rarely.
You rarely hear. But you just gotta. How many have you asked?
Well,
You see
I
what I'm
haven't
saying?
I haven't
That's not
talked to like
information you
women
just wanna-
38 and up.
That's just not information anybody wants to like give out like that. You know, that's like saying, "Oh, how many abortions did you have? One every pregnancy?" Like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, who wants to say that? Like, you know.
One every relationship.
But like, you never know until you meet with the girl, and then you've been with her for a few while, whether it be a few months or a few years, and then you get her pregnant, and then you find out why she can't get pregnant because she done a little too much wild shit. But you didn't decide to ask that when you first got with her because you didn't think that that's some shit that she was into. Not that you're like judging those kind of people, but you love the girl now. So what are you gonna do? Leave her? You spend all this time with her. You invested time with her. You cut off other girls for her. So you're with her, and you're like, yo, okay. You know what? We're going to try and we're going to try. And then you keep trying for a few years and it doesn't work out. So you go back to, you know, chill with one of your exes because she's one of the girls who knows you. And it feels good to be around a girl who knows you. And you're staring at her ass, thinking to yourself, I can get you pregnant. Can't even get the girl I'm with pregnant. You get upset. And then what you end up doing is sleeping with that girl raw.
Yeah.
But you don't get pregnant.
With
You
the
catch,
ex.
yeah, you don't end up getting
Yeah,
pregnant.
that
You end up
sounds like
catching
a
a disease
whole bunch
because
of
she's
problems.
sleeping with a nigga. She's sleeping with a nigga who's no good for her and beating her and sleeping with a bunch of other niggas because he's on the down low and she don't know that. But she lets that nigga hit
That's
her
a long
raw.
stretch though.
She lets that.
I
nigga
mean,
hit
shit
her
like
raw.
that could happen, might have
Sounds like a
happened,
whole
but
bunch
that's
of
still a
problems,
long
bro.
stretch, yo.
Those are all
Fam.
problems you cause for yourself if you end up in that situation.
At the end of the day, y'all niggas should be getting ahead with a condom on if you want to be safe.
I don't even like head.
The fuck?
I just have to let that die for a second. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, real shit. Cause it's either all right. If I'm getting head, I'm getting it from a girl. Like that's my girl. You know, I know that she's clean or whatever. If I'm getting head from another girl, I don't want to wear a condom, so I might as well not get head. So I shouldn't even said I don't like head. I don't want to get just random head.
What if she pulls out a condom and says she'll put a condom on?
And give me head
Wait, fuck all of that. Do you guys use condoms from a chick? That shit's crazy.
Getting
from a
in the
chick?
head?
Yeah. I didn't have one, so I did still.
Okay, cause
But I trusted her not to have poked no holes and shit in it.
Oh,
no, facts.
man.
You gotta worry about
No,
that still. If you're using a condom from a
actually,
chick.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, actually, I have.
Did you
once.
feel like? Did you double take? Did you feel a way about it? Like at first, like yo.
Yeah. I
Well, when
checked
she
I
whipped it
checked
out?
though. I
Yeah.
checked it.
Nah, I didn't even feel it. I didn't even
checked
check
it.
it.
You
How
checked
you
it?
gonna
I
check it?
checked it.
Like
How
by
you
just
check?
looking at the wrapper and just trying to feel it.
No.
You blow a hole to see if it goes through the other side of the wrapper. How do you check this shit?
What do you mean? Nah, I just. What do you mean? When I rolled it on, and just stretched it extra, you know, to see if there's anything bust through, any holes. You feel me?
Nah, but it's like a pin. Like the pinhole, it won't bust unless you really. Yeah, if you really stretch it, I guess it will bust.
Yeah.
If you really stretched it.
That's a test.
I don't know anything about all of that.
What's
Sounds
it-
crazy.
what's-
But yo, you just gotta
never
follow.
know.
Look,
You
I got
never
great
know.
advice that I don't
You
use
never
myself. If you're having sex with a condom, you're not supposed to nut in her.
Yeah.
You're supposed
Yeah,
to
you
pull
said this
out
before,
and
not
nut.
in the condom,
That
yeah.
way
Yeah,
you
you
can
said-
tell if the condom is fucked up or not.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. So you don't even
What,
worry.
you have the condom on? Who the hell's pulling out with the
Because-
condom on?
But I mean, you're
Me,
not supposed to
personally, every time. Every time.
like
Wow.
yo, like
Yeah.
I don't
or
know.
nut
I'm
on
pulling
the
out every
girl,
time.
I
or nut on the
yeah,
girl.
I guess so.
like
yeah.
I pull
you
out
know,
every
like
time.
Yeah.
it's way
Every
more
time.
lit
I'm
that
not
way. In
gonna-
my head,
Yeah,
it's
but
like
you gotta
yo,
clean up and shit.
What?
Like,
I'm never nutting in these girls. What? Are you crazy?
No,
depends
not
on where
on
it
them.
is too.
What? I'm never nutting in these bitches.
I said on them.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Yeah,
No, I said
No,
on
I'm
them.
on
No.
Not in
at
them.
first. No. Yeah. That's what I said.
them.
No, I'm saying I'm never nutting in these bitches, even with a condom on.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
pulling
Yeah.
out.
You gotta
Super
pull
safe,
out
yo.
nut in the
Yeah.
condom. That's the
Damn.
safest way.
bro.
Yo, there's a rules to safe sex.
Yo,
Number one is
NBG,
close the door.
dog. No
Number
baby
two is
gang,
lock the
fam.
door. Number three is wear a condom.
No baby gang, no baby gang.
Because sex
Shout
has
out to all
always
my
been
niggas.
interrupted, and the first thing you could have done was lock the
Lock
door.
Unless no one's really home.
Now it's different if you're in a car because an officer can come and knock your glass or some shit like that. But we're speaking about being in a home. Someone
Yeah.
comes home, the door's locked, they're not getting in here. Hide, if you could. You know what I'm saying? Or out the window. That all those are available to you when the door is locked. Now, if someone has a key, of course, this is something different here. But we're talking about the room you're in, presently having sex in. You close the door and you lock the door, and then you wear a condom. Those are like the three rules to safer sex.
What
Oh, and you keep your boxers on.
the fuck?
And if girls, you keep your panties on.
It's too much restriction, bro.
Yeah, but you're trying to be safe.
Why? What? Just in case you have to run out?
No, just in case Shorty has crabs or vice versa. or
I'm pretty
something.
sure. Does it transfer like that?
Yeah, the thrusting of the hip.
Oh, it's on the hairs. I know it's on the
Yes.
pubic hairs. Yeah.
yo, cat. Yo, this nigga's over there just.
I'm pretty sure it's from like the sweat.
All of
I
that.
don't know.
All of that. All
You
of
know,
that.
even if you.
And niggas like to be fucking bitches and try to be going in for hours on end, thinking bitches be liking that shit.
They
Niggas
don't,
just,
huh?
Niggas just be pounding away like, yeah, enough work.
Sweating.
Sweating, all of this shit.
Yeah.
All of this shit. And Shorty's just like tired, bro,
damn.
getting dazed. Just like, yo, why is this nigga so crazy?
Yo, I see the girl comment. Yo, she
Yo,
likes
what did
niggas
I
to
get?
come fast because
What
she
did I
can't.
get
She's not
myself
into that
into?
long shit, yo.
Yo, you'd be surprised. Girls are not into the long shit. It's
Some
cool.
do.
No, listen.
It's crazy because
There's
someone be like, "Yeah, I don't
individuals,
want a
yeah.
nigga to come in 2 minutes. I want him to
there's
last
some of them that
45
want
minutes."
that. But I'll tell you this: are they your girl? Because if they're not, and they're not the girl you're fucking all the time like this, it becomes fucking annoying. Okay, and that's not what it is. So then she becomes to a point where it's no longer like that, and she wants it shorter and shorter, and then she becomes the girl who posts, "I like guys who come quick." Because she's had a nigga try to fuck her brains out and break her back every time they've had sex for like the last 5-10 years. And she's tired of that shit. She wants to come. Like, she actually wants to, like, you know, relax, have time to go to fucking sleep, wake up, go out with her friends. Like, you know, like, so that whole breaking the back shit is another part of gassing these bitches up.
I don't know, man.
Or telling them I want
It
to
all
break their
depends on
back
the
in.
age.
No, actually doing
It all
it.
depends on the age
Huh?
of the girl.
Actually doing it?
I think
Yeah.
young girls
That's
like to get
gassing.
their brains
Yeah.
fucked out.
I don't know.
These young
still.
chicks.
I don't know. If
The
that's
same
gassing.
chick or different chicks, what you talking, what you thinking? Because different girls, you have to break their backs. But I'm talking about the same
Yeah, the ones that's
chick,
talking
and
shit.
we're not talking about your girl here. Because at the end of the day, before we continue on anything, gassing your girl is not part of any of this. A girl who you look at as your woman, no, you're supposed to gas her. You're supposed to always gas her. Yeah, you're supposed to bring her flowers as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're actually supposed to be that nigga. Like be kind, gentle, all that shit. Because like, yo, you guys ever watch like those shows or movies? I would say more like, and I can't even think of an anime, but I know I've probably seen it in an anime where like the father is some ill nigga and the daughter doesn't even know until it's like time for him to really battle or some shit. You know what I'm
and
saying?
she's like, "Oh shit." She
Yeah,
don't
you know
know
what I'm saying?
that
You're
this
supposed to be
nigga's
that
crazy
nigga
like
for
that.
your girl. Like, she's supposed to know, all right, you're this kind of guy, but it's never supposed to get to that point for you. So when it does, it scares her. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be how loud you take it to, or how aggressive you are with her, or whatever, and other people as well. Like, you know, she's supposed to know you, but she's also supposed to get scared of you at the same time. You're supposed to hit her off guard with shit. Can't tell her everything. You know, there's secrets that she has to find out about you still. Like, you know, like that whole mystique, all that shit. And that's the shit they love after. But tying that, though, security comes. They want to be able to know that, yo, this nigga really can provide. And, you know, what keeps them, like, continuing to powder themselves up and dress pretty for you and cook special meals for you is the fact that you show little things for them too. Like, yo, I was thinking about you.
I was writing them shit like that.
You know, yeah.
Throughout the day.
Really giving them nice gifts on Valentine's Day.
Really, nigga, I don't even believe in Valentine's Day, but
alright.
Yeah,
really giving them gifts on Valentine's Day, on their birthdays and on Christmas. Like, really giving them, like, making them feel special on the days that they're supposed to feel special.
Why?
Because it lets them know you're paying attention. And not just holidays, like your anniversaries, like
birthdays.
She graduated from whatever.
Yeah, that's cool.
No, I'm saying you're supposed to like go out, like not take her out, but you're supposed to go all out for her, like make her feel special and shit like that. Because every other day, she's supposed to make you feel away. Like when you come home and shit's on your mind.
And what if they? All right. So what if they don't?
And if they don't,
yeah, so I'm all right.
Then you have to. Then I would say you have to start with. You listen to Michael Jackson?
Yeah.
Okay. He said what? The change starts with the man in the mirror.
Yeah.
So the first thing you should do is change something about yourself, meaning try to go out your way to do something. So then you can, then like give her like an exact example of kind of something what you want. So like let's say you want back rubs from your girl.
You have to tell her, right? I need a back rub.
Don't tell her. You give her one.
Okay, right? But and you're giving her. No, hold on. All right, she's like.
Always remember. A relationship is what? Two becomes one. Meaning what? You give up. You sacrifice.
So you're sacrificing giving her back rubs, and you don't get any in return.
It's that give and take shit. So before you get to take, you have to give. And right now,
yeah, but how much are you giving?
Right now, hypothetically speaking, you're the one with the problem, not her, because you're the one saying something. You see what I'm saying? Like two people are watching something, and you're in your head thinking, "Yo, this bitch didn't even make me a sandwich." You know what I'm saying? In her head, she's like, "Yo, I didn't even know Mark Wahlberg was in this movie." Like, you know, you're the one with the problem, not her. So you change something. So then you say. You either address it like, yo, babe, you can make me a sandwich, or you get up and go make a sandwich, and then she says,
show her that you're making a sandwich.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I didn't even get you a sandwich. I'm sorry, babe. Is there anything else you want? And now, if she doesn't do that shit after,
you're living in a fantasy world, bro.
Yo,
I'm telling you this, man.
Yo,
I'm telling you this.
I agree with you.
Yo, and I keep telling. When people tell me shit like this that they expect of girls,
you're probably talking about a certain type of girl.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're probably right.
Saying.
Yeah.
So. Now expand the horizon and talk about a different type of girl.
Like, are you talking ethnicity, nationality?
Nah,
like,
they can be of anything. Because I've heard that Asian women are more submissive than white women.
Yes, they are.
Right?
I spoke to a Philippine girl, and right off the bat, she bought me my first flat screen TV, and she wanted more of it. Like, she wasn't even my girl, and she was older than me. Like, she was willing to shell down a lot of money. I complimented her what's that, a Canada Goose jacket. I'm like, yo, you have a nice jacket. She's like, oh, you want one? I'm like,
yeah, I do.
Wow.
I'm like, nah, yo, I'm the type of nigga that's not gonna. I'm the type of nigga that's not gonna break a girl's back like that.
When I seen Will Smith have to give back the motorcycle and the jacket he got from the shorty, I said, oh, you know what? I don't think I can accept gifts anymore.
I really don't.
And I didn't even get a gift at that point in my life.
Why am I giving it back to her?
Yeah, but some of them will even ask back for that shit.
Because I don't know why you're giving it back. Me personally, I never got
like,
anything from a girl that I was willing to give back. And I say willing because it wasn't even worth giving it back. So like I've never like I don't know. Like I don't know. I'm not one of them niggas that was getting shit from bitches still. Like, bitches ain't giving me nothing but pussy. That's all I was requesting anyways, but you know, like I like one nights. Those are cool back in the days and shit like that. But I'm saying like other than that, like yeah, majority of the girls I've been with been some one nights, and then a few are like, you know, some friends from the past or whatever. That's cool and all, but like niggas ain't trying to get pussy.
All right,
Not
so
like that.
back to you saying you gotta change yourself. You're giving out 10 back rubs.
10.
Eight.
Whoa. I said 1.
Oh, you give one back
I'm saying,
rub?
yeah, let's go through the scenario. You give her one, you come home and you give her a back rub,
Yeah.
right?
So you expect one back.
Yeah, not if she doesn't give you one like right after and you guys don't start smashing, then I don't know, maybe.
Well, how long do you have to wait for that back rub? Or do you have to give another back rub to show her, like, she'd be like, oh, babe, you gave me 2 back rubs. Next one's on me, or next time I got you. Like,
I would say depending on how nice you are, but you can take it from there. You give her one back rub, she doesn't give you one that night, or doesn't give you one, you have to wait till the next day. Let's say it was such a nice back rub, she fell asleep. You know what I'm saying? So let's say the next day now you come home, you're sitting on the edge of the bed type shit, like expecting your back rub. If your shoulders go cold, fam, that night, I'm talking like, yo, you go brush your teeth, you go show that you're ready for bed, and you're sitting on the edge of the bed. You're not even watching TV.
You get
You're
no
sitting-
back rub.
you
You're
know,
just
no
in
shirt
position.
on.
You're in
No shirt
position.
on. You all put your phone down or like next to you like this. On the side facing down, so she knows you're not even into your phone.
Yeah.
You can't be doing nothing, and you put one of your hands down, and you just move your shoulders like if you had the Wakanda. You just move your shoulders like that.
Give
You're
her
just
the
getting them
signal.
ready. You know, and if she doesn't come over, and yo, fam, if your shoulders are cold, then yo, you have to address that, and that's when you say, hey, like, you know, I wanted to do something nice, so I gave you a back rub, like. But and by the way, like I said, great advice. I don't take myself. You come in, you say something like, yo, I gave you a back rub, you know, I'm not even gonna lie, I was kind of hoping you'd be giving me one, you know, and then she'll be like, if she doesn't say some shit like, yo, I'm so sorry, I wasn't even paying attention, you gotta, like, you know, give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she had some shit on her mind, right? So, and if not, she has a different response, like, oh, so because you give me a back rub,
That's what I expect.
Now, yeah, if you
That's
get
the
that
answer I
response
expect.
now, that's when you go, huh.
And see, I avoid that
And
shit.
you
I
gotta
don't bring
end
that
scene.
shit up.
End scene.
What do you mean end? See, what do you do? Just say, okay,
Meaning
forget
that
that I even
it
asked
goes
that
dark,
question.
and you get to step aside and have a soliloquy with yourself in your own mind, and you have
Yeah.
to talk yourself.
Yeah, what do you say?
You
What do you
you
say?
gotta tell yourself, yo, don't
Okay,
get
this
upset
bitch
right
really
now.
just say that shit
Yeah,
to me?
this bitch, yeah, she's wilding. Don't get upset right now. Don't let her know that that you're upset. You know what? Just calm down. Go smoke. Go do what you need to do. Relax. This is not even that big. Calm down. You know, smile. Kiss her on the cheek. Do something to show that you're like, you know, whatever. And that you gotta talk yourself into that in a 0.5 second, and then you just gotta say, oh, okay, all right. And then the very next day, that's when you just hit her with some divorce papers.
Damn. That escalated pretty
Whether it
quickly.
be, yo, I
Over some back rubs.
yeah.
Back rubs.
Yo, it starts with back rubs. And then if you don't address it, then over 5 years, it's over juice.
You get punched in the face.
You get punched in your face.
Charles Hamilton style.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Breonna Latrice. But I'm saying, like, that happens, so make a decision. Do you want your back rub or not? And then the worst part is, you know, shorty down the block gives a nice ass back rub, but you don't even gotta ask for it. You don't have to ask for it. Don't even have to ask for it. She's willing. She's willing because she ain't rubbed the niggas back in a minute, so she's willing. And no niggas sitting up by her.
Oh, you want a back
making
rub?
sure everything's good for her. So shorty wanna, like, she's, you know,
I've had
like,
these
You go over to
oils
hit her
for
with,
years.
oh man, I
At
got
the
all
end of
this
the-
tension in
yo,
my
fam,
back, yo.
at the end of the
Like,
day,
yo, I had
at
these
the-
oils for years.
I got some knots in my back.
Blows the dust off of one of the bottles. I've had these for years. I've been waiting to use them on somebody.
fucking using that fucking candle wax on your back, you're burning.
Yeah.
You like it?
Cools
You
down
like
right
it?
away.
Yeah, you
Burn
like
it.
it?
Okay, yeah.
Curling up and shit. Curling
Oh,
up and
fuck.
shit.
man.
Oh
Fucking
man, that's fucking
out of
hilarious.
here, bro. Out of here. Fucking got you smoking fucking gold fucking papers.
Yo,
Because she thinks it's lit for the first time.
24 karat gold.
24 karat gold.
24 karat.
She thinks it's lit, so you know, okay, alright.
It's not even the 18K ones. It's 24.
Can't even bring no fucking weed from Sith. You guys won't even end up smashing.
Speaking of smashing, in relationships, since we're on the topic, apparently, did you hear Iggy Azalea and Playboy Cardi are dating?
They are dating?
Well, they were dating.
No,
Apparently,
I didn't.
I never even knew. I didn't even know Izzy was
Iggy.
Iggy, whatever. Yeah, I didn't see. I didn't even know her real name, bro, or her name.
But
I didn't even. I know, but I didn't even know she was still relevant.
Yeah, she's. I don't think she's.
I didn't know
signed to,
Playboy
like,
Cardi was irrelevant.
Grand Hustle.
Well, he had the
Playboy
one.
Cardi
He had the
came out with an
one.
album last year.
He had the one good track, yo.
Last year, 2018 or 2017.
2018.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, he's cool.
it was alright.
He's not someone I
It was in
like.
the summertime.
Like enjoy,
But
but he's cool. I have nothing against him.
apparently they broke up after Shorty bought him a Lambo truck.
How long were they? How long were they together for though?
Yeah, like
That's
a couple
okay.
months.
Couple months, and she's
Like that.
and she's shelling a Lambo money
Yeah.
on
Get
it.
over there,
That's
Kasz.
why.
You
200
respect that?
$250,000
That's light.
It's like, yo,
dollar Lambo truck.
Cause she bought it. It's in her name. She can take it back. That's
Unless she bought it full and just gave him the whip.
yeah, but most likely, unless she transferred ownership to him. Let's just say she did give him the ownership.
Yeah.
More than likely, this shit is insured by her because she had to buy the car. So this is what I'm saying. Because I'm looking at it from the perspective of somebody who would buy somebody a car like just like that.
But
how would you buy? Like, I'm rich. How do I just buy one of my friends a car, and not like a
Just
friend who's
buy it.
not a friend of like my homie, a friend like how Drake would buy 21 Savage a Lambo. Drake buys like what I'm saying, the artist or whoever has the money buys the car themselves and has to set up the car themselves, whatever, and then later transfer that shit, right?
Maybe.
Right? Is what
All
I'm
right,
saying.
but okay. So what if she did transfer the ownership over to him within those couple of months?
you have to make those payments.
Nah, he has to make those payments because
But
more
who's
than
saying
likely.
it's payments though? You
No,
think she wouldn't buy that straight
No,
cash?
I don't think so because
No?
I don't think these people do that. Nah, especially when
I heard she did. It was 200.
I don't know. I don't
heard
know.
It was 250,000, and she bought it straight.
yeah, those cars got repo because she took them back. They're paying leases. Why? Because they want the new car next year.
Yo, you don't remember Ludacris saying back in the day that owning cars is stupid? It's like a liability.
It's like buying a house for us.
Yeah, for sure. Once you drive off the lot,
I owned a jet at one point. You
What?
remember that?
once you
Luda?
drive off the lot,
Unless you're
the
famous.
car goes down.
Depending on who you are, then unless you're famous. Like Ken Brock or Block, his car is worth more than how much he paid for it.
Gymkhana guy?
Yeah, Jim
Yeah.
Connor.
That shit is wild.
You
But,
know, like
what
What
certain
whip
people.
is that though?
It's a drift.
Oh,
That guy
man.
drifts around courses.
He is
Disgusting.
the drift king.
He's disgusting still. And they fucking the way that they have to go find tracks for him, it's crazy. It's
Speaking
crazy.
of
Old
which,
like airports and shit like that. He's crazy.
One of those
It's the
mans.
cat. Honestly, I want to know like how much planning goes into those videos that he does, because they have to set up so many cameras.
Oh yeah, and a lot of test runs.
yeah,
And yeah, that too. Like a lot. I'm wondering how much really goes into that.
yeah,
days,
he
maybe.
probably does a run for like
But yo,
at least a good. He'll probably get on. He'll probably wake up, maybe like who knows, like 6, 7 a.m.
You found the
They
man.
roll over there like 8 a.m. and the man's running there for like hours, fam.
think about how much time he's spending on one maneuver.
Yeah, yeah.
But yo, he hasn't
It
killed
depends.
himself
I don't
yet
think
too,
so.
huh?
I don't think so. I don't think because the man's naturally like he's fucking sick. If you see this guy in X Games and shit like that, the man he wins everything, fam.
Yo,
He's
and
naturally
his videos are like 13 minutes.
he's a naturally talented driver. Like
13 minutes of video is a long filming time.
But yo, you know what though? At the same
Yeah,
time,
that's
remember
true.
these guys are driving different cars than us, like regular people would drive, and the shit for
Probably
them,
has beer handling on
like
it,
like.
yo.
Yeah,
Of course, the
there's a
car
lot of
has to be the car. Yeah, the
modifications
car has to be modded for a way for him to drive with and do
Yeah,
what
for
he's doing.
sure.
Like he needs certain tires. He needs he needs certain things in his car. The most important thing I find is his emergency brake is right up here, so it's easier access instead of being here.
Or
Mm.
even the
You
gear
know?
shift,
Like
you just
that
pull
shit to
on
me
it.
is
You're not
crazy
moving.
that he's able to do that.
Yeah.
Like it's just a whole different kind of driving. Like, and then when you get in the car with these guys, they can fucking take you on a ride. That's crazy.
Yeah,
dog. Like,
crazy, bro.
crazy. Almost like if you like let a
And
girl
just
drive
mad
or something.
quiet, just
Doing their thing. You're over there in the passenger, wilding.
Like, yo, you think the transporter guy can really drive?
Nah.
word.
Oh, Statham?
Yeah.
Maybe, because every movie he's in, or some of the
Nah.
movies he's in,
he
or
doesn't do his own
he's a good
stunts.
driver.
The
Or
man
he-
met his stunt double before.
But yo, that's physical stunts. What about driving stunts?
Yeah. Like, look at what's that? Italian? Was it Italian Job? He was a driver in that too. He drove one of the Mini Coupes. He's in Fast and the Furious. He's a driver. He there's movies that he drives in. Like, yeah, he does the action or whatever, but it usually involves a car too.
So you think Will Smith is driving?
I've never seen that guy drive. What? Yo, what is wrong?
Bro. You didn't see Bad Boys 1 when he had to drive between that small little thing in the Porsche, in the silver Porsche?
Nigga, no.
I'm just asking. I'm asking. The nigga be flying, because he flies fucking spaceships all the time, so he doesn't have time to drive. He's always in outer fucking space doing some wild shit.
How many times has the man been in outer space?
Hancock. Is he not from outer space?
space?
Is he from outer space? Yes or no?
No.
No?
No, bro. He ain't flying from nowhere. He ain't flying with no spaceship. I say I'll give him the
He's
shooter.
not a shooter.
I'll give him the shooter.
I think he would be better at shooting.
Yeah.
He had to focus
sure.
the game down and slow it down,
Deadshot
where he
in-
gets the
Yeah.
he gets to tack on guys before they even reach their gun and X mark them,
Suicide
and then go back
Squad,
to actual
he was
thing.
Deadshot.
Like, look, yeah, like, and then
Shooting
he,
in that.
if not, he had to be a character who's already named after being what? Deadshot means what?
So do you believe
Kill
Yes.
shot,
Doesn't
basically,
miss.
He
right?
has perfect
Exactly.
He has perfect aim.
Yeah, Keanu Reeves is a sick man.
Keanu
yo.
Reeves is a way sicker
Keanu
man.
Reeves
Keanu
is
Reeves
the best
movies,
actor.
acting, he doesn't
don't
even
think
say
so?
sentences.
You don't think so?
He
This
doesn't
guy
even say
never said
sentences,
sentences, bro.
and his movies are better.
Way better.
Way better.
Yeah, way better.
Way
You know Keanu
better.
Reeves?
Yeah.
You know Keanu Reeves.
No, no.
Will Smith,
Bro,
remember,
way
Will Smith
better
was
stuff.
supposed to be Neo in Matrix.
Yeah,
I
he
never heard
was.
about that.
That movie would have been
He was
trash.
supposed to take
it
the
was
role.
him and somebody else?
That's why they got his wife
I
in
think it
part
would have
2.
been dope.
Ah.
Yeah,
I
that's
think it would have
right.
been dope.
And Roy Jones Jr. Don't sleep
Yeah, Roy Jones Jr. was in that.
was in the Matrix part 2.
Yeah.
Where?
You
Yeah,
don't
he was.
before the appropriation, before the culture appropriation with those white locks. Because
Yeah.
actually,
the
I'll call
twins.
them dreads. Actually,
From
Yeah,
I'll
the
call
twins.
them dreads. Yeah.
From Zion.
Yo, how come I always knew locks is dreadlocks?
They lock.
When did that happen? When did it stop being called locks?
When
What do you
people
mean?
Started being
when
called
people
dreadlocks.
stop forgetting that we're from the motherland.
I never knew that it was supposed to be called locks from the beginning. I always knew them as dreadlocks.
Because that's just what the system
I'm
perpetuated.
pretty sure it just started as dreadlocks and they just cut it short to the
No, it
lock.
never started at dreadlocks at all. It was always locks. They became dreads when the European colonizers came over and they called people dreadful for having their hair like that, and that's where dreadlocks come from.
Yeah, that sounds
So it was always locks. Even during slavery, they would braid their hair a certain way that was like a map of the actual plantation, so they can figure out how to leave and shit. So when it comes to
I used to get some sick braid ups like that.
the fish bones.
I don't have time for that.
facts, yeah. Here's
That's
the twist. Before I had braids, I was trying to grow dreads. Sir Ragnar Black Lothbrok. My hair is my strength. They say black Vikings never existed. I guess that's what the Catholics told you.
And said Sir Ragnar what?
Sir Ragnar Black Lothbrooks?
Yes. Hail King Ragnar.
Some fan art would be crazy.
Real shit.
What is Sir Ragnar Black? What?
It be the early twist, yo.
Said what?
So
Didn't
for
you
me to look full Sir Ragnar Lothbrok, I would have to shave off the side of my head, tattoo, and
Shit around the side.
tattoo shit around the side, right? Like this bandana print type of shit, like tattoo something crazy around the side. The top here would grow into a dread that would like come down like this, whatever, right? And then I would dye it red over here, and the rest would just be black. And people will ask me, why is my hair dyed red? And I, because it's like my sword and I stab niggas with it.
Guys.
This guy's watching too much anime.
Guess the anime.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. We were watching a sick anime last night. Still, that anime was crazy, but it was just too perverted, though.
Shout out to 7.
Actually, it wasn't too perverted. It was actually underwhelmingly perverted because I expect more touching and
Captain
groping.
Meliodas.
Like
Wait, what?
exaggerated.
Wait, what?
A lot of anime is exaggerated.
I don't want to hear
A lot
anime
of
slander.
animes.
I think
I
that's
don't want to hear anime slander from you.
A lot of animes
I hear it
show you
coming.
some
I
good
hear it
fucking
bubbling
stories.
deep down inside of
Animes,
you,
bro,
and it's
animes
coming.
have
and
the
I
best
hear it.
fucking stories.